My husband was hesitant to be intimate with me after my accident.
We got to be careful here.
And a little disclaimer.
Oh, you do the intro and then disclaimer.
Oh, never mind. I'm not doing anything right now.
In a second.
What's up, everybody?
In a second.
You see that the timer's $50 high already? We'll get into that soon. I, 30 female, have been married to my husband, 45 male, for 5 years and together for 8. Obviously, we have a gap. Obviously, we have an age gap in our relationship. And whenever we discussed possible health issues or medical care, it was regarding him. By the way, this comes from user Flora Ray. And if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Dakota.
I'm Riley.
And I'm Keon.
And OP says, well, before I say that, we try to give our best advice, but we haven't experienced all of these situations ourselves. So if you have, let us know your take in the comments. So, about 4 months ago, I was in a car accident. I was talking on Bluetooth to my husband because I was nervous driving on the icy roads going to our house when another car rounded a corner too fast and lost control. It was one of those exact wrong moment things, and my car went off the road into a tree. My husband heard the whole thing, and my last memory before I lost consciousness was him screaming my name. I don't want to get into the bloody details, but I ended up being in the hospital for over a month. I needed multiple surgeries and have been in physical therapy ever since. I'm finally getting to a point where I feel like myself again, and I'm no longer in pain. I've gained back some weight and look good, if I do say so myself. My husband literally worked out of my hospital room for the entire time. My husband literally worked out of the hospital room for the entire time I was there. He went home to shower, sleep, and look after the dogs, and then came right back. He attended all of my therapy appointments so he would know how to better help me recover at home. He was amazing and everything I could ask him to be in that kind of horrible situation.
Dude, I wish every husband was like this. A lot of times, they forget about the in health and sickness part of their vows.
Yeah.
This guy took that serious. W husband.
I love him so much. And so yesterday, while shopping, I saw this gorgeous black lingerie set and decided to surprise him with it. We haven't had spicy sleep since before the accident, and every time I try, it feels like he makes an excuse or expresses some concern about some random body part of mine that is no longer injured. He was on his laptop in bed when I came in wearing my new purchases, and I could tell he was taken by surprise. I basically crawled into his lap and started giving him some smooches and doing a little bit of the old He was definitely into it, but then he lost it, pushed me away, saying we shouldn't rush this and didn't want to jeopardize my recovery with spicy sleep.
Oh, real quick. How long has it been since she got out of the hospital?
I'm not sure, but I know she was in the hospital for a month and a half.
Okay.
For over a month. So, but husband was with her the whole time through the whole process.
Yeah.
According to OP,
I understand where he's
long enough to be healed.
Yeah. I see where you're coming from. I feel like the person that needs to be healed. I don't know. It sounds like a conversation is needed. Like, hey, are we ready for this? Can we do this yet?
Yeah.
Coming from her.
Conversation being like, hey,
Pound Town? Can we take a car ride to Pound Town?
are we on the Bone Train? To Bone Town?
Yeah. Do we have tickets?
Because why, if that's the case, why is your bone down?
I went there and everyone knew your name.
To Pound Town.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah. Were you in the shaggin' wagon too?
No, they repossessed it. I was crying by the time he ended the sentence and said, "I'm fine. The doctors say spicy sleep is fine." But he was already walking into the bathroom and turning on the shower. I don't know what to think. Is it the scars, the memory of me in a hospital bed, unable to even sit up by myself? Does that repulse him? I finally am starting to feel good about myself and my body again. And the fact that he won't touch me is really hurting my mental health. It's probably a long shot, but has anyone else experienced this? And we have a comment from OP. I think I realize that just because I physically feel better, it doesn't mean our lives can magically go back to normal, which was basically what I was trying to do. We both went through a major trauma, and pretending it didn't happen will only be damaging to both of us. I can't say how much I love this man. He is my whole world, and the thought that he's been hurting but trying to protect me from it by staying silent makes me feel sick. The bottom line is we both need to go to therapy to unpack everything that happened and develop some healthy coping mechanisms. Another part of this was we were trying for a baby before the accident, and I was excited to get back to it. And there are some comments here, some top comments, some relevant comments. But before we get into those, fellas, what kind of advice would we give this lovely lady writing in, asking
I don't
for
know.
some?
I'm kind of in between two things here. One is, how can we move from the past? You know, went through a really crazy, traumatic car accident, was in the hospital for a while.
Mm.
And then the other side is, how do we move forward? It's an interesting balance of how to respect both sides of that and continue with our lives. Because it seems like, OP, you're taken care of physically, maybe not emotionally or mentally quite yet. But what we can tell from the husband is, yes, he is like still physically attracted to you, but there are a lot of emotional things he needs to get through before you can, divulge into this area.
Yeah.
And I think if someone's by your side that long, they also need to be checked up on, because that was hard for them. They just watched their loved one almost pass away.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think people lose sight of that. So it's like, yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, a lot of intimacy issues can be entirely psychological. So he might be into you, but then he thinks about like what could happen, or like you re-injuring or whatever.
Yeah.
Could be thinking about anything, and then no longer down. Man down. So
Man down.
I would say my prescription is good old healthy talk.
Yeah. I prescribed you a 2-hour talk by the lakeside or a bonfire.
Yeah, I prescribe you yap.
Take with coffee or a specialized beverage.
I'm a yapologist. It's time for you to do some yapping.
Holy cow. You really could study yap.
I think we're all officially yapologists on this show,
I try
as
my
well
best.
as all of our listeners. And we're going to read these comments.
What'd you call me?
A yapologist.
I called you cute.
Thank you. I'll take the latter.
So, Magic Connie Hand said, I'm not a mind reader, but his reaction makes a lot of sense to me when I think about the last 4 months from his perspective. He heard you scream and then nothing from you. Presumably, he heard the crushing metal of the crash. For him, there was a period of time where he did not know if you were going to make it. Maybe he had to direct first responders to try to find you and had to learn whether you were alive from them. The fact that you were in the hospital for more than a month says to me that he was almost certainly told you might pass away even once he learned you were alive. The fact that he lived in your hospital room was probably as much for him as for you, because if he wasn't there and something happened, you might pass away and he wouldn't be able to stop it. It's very possible he spent that entire month in crushing fear, trying to consciously or subconsciously guard you from passing away. He almost certainly spent at least several days in that state.
Ew.
I'm assuming that the focus since then has been mostly on getting you physically okay. It's only been 4 months, and he's probably spent them all in caretaker mode. The thing about caretaker mode is that you push your own issues to the back. You don't focus on any healing you might need to do. Note that I'm not justifying that necessarily. Sometimes people go into caretaker mode or stay in it not because somebody actually needs care, but because our own fear is too scary to face, and that mode keeps us from having to deal with it in the short term. For him, the trauma of being unsure if he would still have you tomorrow is still almost certainly unhealed. As for why he responded that way, people tend to store emotional pain they're not addressing yet in the body. Tight muscles, strained postures, clenching. People grind their teeth and People grind their teeth and bunch their fists under stress for a reason. And we do similar things to the rest of our body. That kind of trauma can feel like a physical spring stored under tension. When you went to initiate intimacy and started touching his body in a way that normally creates a strong reaction, you added those feelings on top of the stored feelings, but pulling in a different direction, and the spring destabilized and went off. You basically accidentally took the lid off a pressure cooker before it had a chance to vent. I think that's why his response was centered around fear for your safety, even though you're feeling much better and not worried about yourself.
That... I see where you're coming from, but hopefully... I don't know, is this person blaming her for it?
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
it's just an explanation of what happened.
Of what's going on, yeah. So it's really... I mean, this is great.
Yeah. All that trapped fear just kind of blew up in both your faces. If that's what happened, it's not necessarily anything in your relationship that needs to heal. It's just that he needs to step back now and take the time to face that crap. I'd strongly recommend therapy to help him process. I also, on a personal level, find that crying tends to let some of that tension back out. I tend to use a Pixar movie to get the tears going. Sounds a little silly, but it helps. And there's an update 7 days later.
All right. That's really good the way this commenter described the clenching of hands. I think if we think of that with the body. within our
Body's clenched
emotions,
up.
Clenched up. It's like bracing for impact. Bracing for the worst news ever. And it's hard to relax those tense muscles.
I want to bang, but what if you just cease to exist?
Can't do it. Is it worse to think... Oh, wait. If you get hit by a car, hear me out. Is it worse to clinch up or not know what's happening?
Not know what's happening.
Should we phone our friend? We have a friend who actually...
Not know what's happening.
Yeah.
Who? You?
No. We had a friend that he actually experienced this. He got hit by a car.
Recently?
Last year?
Didn't you get hit? You got hit by a car.
I got hit by a car in a car.
No, he got hit by a car 2 years ago. Our friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's
He
okay.
actually got hit by
He's
a
all right.
car while
okay.
walking.
Yikes.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Well,
Update.
what I'm saying is, here you're like bracing for impact that they're going to pass. Thus, all your muscles are really tight. It didn't happen, but you're still like in that zone of...
Yeah, you're still sore.
Yeah.
You're still sore from that.
Nonetheless,
And then
not a good situation either
Yeah.
or. Yeah.
And then, sorry, another thing is like if you're getting broken up with, is it easier to be broken up with instantly or like kind of see it coming? I feel like it's opposite. It's easier to see it kind of come.
Like lead them on kind of thing. Like give them subtle hints.
Well, with my ex, I kind of knew for a couple of months things weren't going to work out, so I was just kind of like, all right.
I don't know. I hate that.
Yeah,
They're both bad.
they're both bad. Yeah. All right, sorry. Anyways. But which one's like better?
Update.
Yeah, anyways.
After 7 days. Thank you again for everyone's kind and thoughtful comments. I read all of them, even if I didn't respond. Last night, when we got in bed, I curled up next to my husband and held him while I said, basically, we've been through a lot. Would you be willing to get therapy with me to make sure everything is all right for both of us? I love you so much, and I don't want any underlying trauma to affect our relationship. He was silent for about 10 seconds, and then the floodgates opened. I've only seen him cry once or twice in our entire relationship. Once at our wedding, and the first time I told him I loved him.
Aw.
But I held him while he sobbed for what was probably an hour. He kept apologizing for it, and I had to keep saying, don't be sorry. I'm here. Cry if you need to cry. And I shed some tears of my own. It was an exhausting, but ultimately extremely cathartic experience. When it was all over and he was able to say more than a few words, he told me that there was about 15 minutes when he was sure he had just heard the love of his life pass away. Then we get to the hospital, and the doctors made it clear they would do everything they could, but the extent of my injuries were extreme and severe. Then he spent hours calling family members, waiting, pacing, and trying to grapple with the fact that I might be gone and he might be alone. Then I spent 5 days in the ICU, mostly unconscious. He said he's never known fear like that in his entire life.
Wow. So this is real. Oh.
Pretty bad. In the end, we agreed to go to individual and couples therapy and even touched on the spicy sleep thing, wherein he admitted that he knows objectively nothing bad will happen to me if we have spicy sleep, but for some reason, it's sparking the protective instinct that makes him want to treat me like glass. So we're working on it, and our marriage is amazing. He's the love of my life, and we can get through this. Update 2, 21 days later.
21. Wow.
I think this has been a great revelation.
Huge cathartic experience. I love this.
Open and honest communication is what facilitated this. Make
And
sure
then I
you
glow.
communicate.
Keon,
open
make me
and
glow.
honestly.
You're already glowing, champ.
More. Glow more.
You want to glow more?
More.
Oh, no.
More.
Also, Angie hasn't seen me cry yet. I've cried over the phone with her, but not like in person.
That's crazy that I've seen you cry before your girlfriend, and it was my fault.
It was about the same subject.
That's
Fun fact.
wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
I'm your girlfriend.
I guess so, yeah.
We're dating now.
Let's go.
Woo!
Yeah. Eddie took a picture of us today. He's going to blackmail us with it. And I hope no one ever
Yeah.
sees it.
I seen it already.
They're gonna.
You already saw. Did he send it to you?
No, it's right there.
Where did.
What do you mean? What do you mean where?
Anyways.
Anyways,
How did you get that? Where did you find that?
Brother, that's why I ask you, do you want this open? Do you want this
I
closed?
said
you got. Now we have to show people. We have to show them after the story.
Eddie!
We're getting close to the end.
I don't think I want to show that to people.
I do. Update 2, 21 days later.
Perfect.
Hi, everyone. First, I want to say I was absolutely blown away by the outpouring of love and support I received on my first post. I never could have imagined it would blow up like that, and I received so many thoughtful and kind comments and messages from strangers. That being said, when I wrote that, I was in a weird place. Physically, I had mostly healed, but I was determined to shove down any emotional trauma because I was so exhausted from the previous months of trying to work to heal my body. I wanted to be all right, and I wanted my marriage to be the same as it was before the accident. And by the way, it's the same as it ever was. You can listen to full episodes with stories like this on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening to podcasts. Just search OK Storytime. We've got over 72 days worth of stories to listen to.
You know it is the same as it was. As it was.
Oh, see, I was doing Talking Heads.
Ah, my bad. Harry Style here.
Where is my beautiful wife? Where is my big car? How did I get here? Same as it ever was.
The same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was.
Oh, Lady Blowshock. Thank you.
Laney Bo. Shock.
Sorry, Lenny Bo.
Thank you for those 5 gifted memberships.
With a beautiful wife.
With my beautiful wife. That is not my beautiful wife. This is not my beautiful house. Yeah, we know where we're at. We're happy.
We're happy.
We're happy, everything's
ending.
good.
Happy ending. Happy first start.
Happy, happy, happy. He's doing the little cat.
I need need to get more sound effects in here.
You just had to almost lose yourself
Eminem.
in the moment in that car accident. But
Real. Tell it.
now,
Bring it home. Yep.
everything, we're good.
Lord help him. Bring it home. Yep.
I had it until you said bring it on home.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what my grandpa would say
Yep.
during
Bring it home.
during prayers. Like this guy would like be hard in a prayer and he'd be
Bring
like,
it home.
Lord help him.
Bring it on home.
Bring it
Bring
home.
him
Oh, Lord, help him to bring him home.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you can call Laney Blow, Laney Blow.
I'm sorry, lady bro. Not lady bro.
Laney bro.
Finish
Laney
the story.
bro.
Fuck.
Laney
bro.
bro.
Laney Bro.
My bad. My bad.
My husband and I just attended our third marriage counseling appointment, and I'm very happy to report the exercises and worksheets we've been given are helping rebuild the husband-wife relationship we had instead of the caregiver-patient relationship, which has been present for the last 5 months. My husband has just had his first individual therapy appointment a few days ago, and I have mine next week. In short, we're putting in the work. We're also having spicy sleep again, like a lot. I feel
What's
silly.
a lot? What's a lot these days?
Once a month. I feel
Dang.
silly bragging about that to the
Damn.
internet at large.
Your girlfriend's gonna love
Any
that.
more than that, and it's a sin.
Agreed. Actually, that's still a sin. Dirty dog. Sorry, keep going, keep going. Take us home.
Take it home. I feel silly bragging about that to the internet at large, but it makes me so happy that we figured it out. That part of all this is figured out. We did it. We're boning. We're banging. We're bumping the uglies.
Jeez.
We're knocking the boots.
We're laying pipe.
We're doing the horizontal mambo.
We're doing the devil's tango.
We're doing the ooh.
We're getting our big O's opened.
Okay, that was the last one.
Got more.
Prior to the accident, he says, I've got more. Prior to the accident, and really throughout our whole relationship, we've been so ridiculously into each other. It was rare we even skipped a day. I missed having that connection to him, and he was clearly hurting too. Anyways, I just thought everyone deserved an update.
Yay!
And that is the end of that story.
You're happy. You're so happy. We're slotting ATM machines. Okay, that's my last one. Dude, let's go.
The card in the ATM machine?
Yep.
Connecting the Bluetooth device.
Yep. The new machine's got. Never mind, I can't say that. No time. I was gonna say the new machine's got tighter USB ports.
Mm.
When you're
Plugging in the USB D.
when your AI barber is talking about how USB ports on the newer model.
Bro, I'd never have a clanker as a barber.
Dude, me neither.
Never.
Sorry guys, that was my bad. I did this funny brain rot stuff. I'll be better now. I really gotta watch what I say, by the way. But anyways, we got donos.
Yeah. Wow. I'll get that for you in a second.
Yeah. How you doing back
Wow.
there, Keon?
I'm doing great.
Everyone's like, what are they talking about?
It's like I see a fire in front of me and I can't do anything about
You
it.
can mute us.
I can't do anything about it.
You can mute us.
Nah, I want to see the fire.
Do the thing.
Which one?
I don't know. Show him the thing. Laney Bo Shock. Thank you again for those 5 gifted memberships.
Laney Bro Shock.
Laney
Laney
Bro.
Bo.
Laney Blow. Laney Oh.
Andrea Mars, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships.
Sorry guys, I gotta throw on the peepers
And
because my head hurts.
Laney Bo Shock, thanks for the $5. Haha, Riley, you can call me whatever you want to, LOL.
Riley, you can be my wingman anytime.
And you want to get this one?
Lucy Doucette, you've been a member for 11 months. I was in a car accident last year. I would not like to see it coming because it was scary.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Yeah, mine
The
was
mo-
pretty scary.
The more you see it, the more likely you are to get hurt. 'Cause you tense up. If you're loose, it's like what's that martial art? where you like you get hit, but you like
You go with it.
you turn with it, so it like negates getting hit at all in the first place.
Oh, it's like the Fools.
You be
Something.
what? Yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
some crazy.
And we got a lot of members. T for Christ, thanks for being a member. Intuition Jin, Rainley,
Donetta,
Donetta Coleman,
Katrina,
Morales, sorry. And we already got that one. Oh wait, no we didn't.
Anira Handles.
Meter
I'm
handles.
gonna say-
This day always sucks for me. Lucky I have y'all to brighten my day. And I hope
Yeah,
you have
it's
a good
a
day.
hard
I
day
know,
for a lot of people,
tough day for a lot of people.
but welcome to the night.
But we're gonna do our best.
Welcome.
I had a conversation with Angie about all the stuff that's been going on recently, and I'm just like, dude, best we can do is just go on and make people smile and you know, give them a
That
lot
is
of people
true.
escape listen to us. So I think
That is true.
we just have a good time here.
My Nana told me
Over
the
here.
same thing yesterday. I was having a weird day yesterday.
We were having a weird day yesterday.
Before anything happened yesterday, I was already having a weird day,
I
and
had
then
a
it
really
got
weird
weirder.
yesterday. Yeah,
Um,
agreed.
and, and then
I don't want to think about yesterday.
my Nana's like, "Well, what you can do is, let me get the exact text."
Uh-oh, what'd
She
Nana
was-
say?
She was goated. My Nana's goated.
My day yesterday was good from right before 6 o'clock, and then my day from 6 o'clock onward just got weird. And then wow, yeah, Eddie, thanks Eddie for this. Eddie created that.
Thanks,
Mm.
Eddie.
Oh, thanks, Eddie. And
Yeah.
my Nana says a lot of people feel that way around this time. You can make it better by smiling and uplifting others. That is a gift.
Aww.
And then she sent 5 hearts. And I said,
Five-
"Oh, Nana."
What color
Five
were they? What
human
color?
hearts? That's
She
crazy.
sent 5 human hearts in the mail
What color
Nana's
were they?
for
wild
me
for
to
that.
take their power.
What color were they?
They were red. Guys, I'm never hungover. I don't drink like that.
He
doesn't.
does. He's an alcoholic. We've been trying
Keon
to tell him
knows.
Yeah, that's me.
I don't do that.
Dude, you know what I got you for your housewarming gift? Modelo's.
Yeah.
And it came the other day. They were all gone.
Yeah, that was
'Cause you
10
drank them all.
months ago.
That was not 10 months ago. That was like last week.
Oh,
Felt like
feels
last
like
week.
it.
Feels like it was last week.
We did start off the stream with a $50 donation. Well, not
From who?
That's right.
This was
we
actually
started
from
that yesterday.
From
Well,
who?
it was
no,
from
last
Tuesday. When we ended the stream, there was a $50 donation, so we're gonna shout them out. Record Gamer which is so weird. recordgamer@gmail.com. That's literally their name.
recordgamer@gmail.com.
Let's go. What'd they say?
They donated $50, and all they had to say was, "Yo!"
Yo, it's
Record
the
Gamer.
Record Gamer.
Thanks
Record
for the-
Gamer, hope you're here. Thanks for those $50. You didn't make the cut last stream. However, it was
Got it
here
this
at the
one.
very beginning today.
And I'm going to break this record by reading Dakota's story where he's going to comprehend every single letter I speak. I'm going to make sure Sophia sits there.
Yeah.
She'll love it. All right, let's get it.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
My husband's secret. Oh,
Well, I'll fix you.
My husband.
What happened?
My husband.
we were playing around with some
My
stuff.
husband secret
Oh.
book on my stomach.
What'd you do? All right, 3, 2, 1.
My husband secretly blew our savings. Can I read that one more time? I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
you can.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
My husband secretly blew. I'm sorry.
Blue,
Sorry.
are you just
What's
thinking
up
about
with Blue
Bluey?
today?
I don't know, man. I
What
got
about
thrown off
Bluey?
earlier. Okay.
Should I brew you a blue boo?
I'm ready now.
My boo?
Please.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, get it out. Get it out. Just go.
I'm good, let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
My husband secretly blew through our savings.
Well, you should have read the fine print.
My husband is 26 and I am 27. We've been married for almost 2 years, and tonight we had the worst fight we have ever had. I'm seriously considering spending some time apart because I feel completely betrayed. By the way, this comes from Apprehensive Ear 34. If you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Riley,
I'm Dakota.
And I'm Keon. Wait,
and
there we go.
And we'll try to give our best advice, but we haven't experienced most of these situations ourselves. So if you have, let us know your take in the comments. And OP says, we have always been financially responsible. We paid for our weddings ourselves, bought and renovated our homes 4 years ago, and have never really struggled with money. One of the reasons we have done so well is because we committed to savings when we were aggressively saving for our wedding and home. We put away 30% of every paycheck. Holy crap.
That's pretty smart.
That's amazing. I love that for you guys.
Yeah.
After the wedding, we agreed to save 20% of our income to build an emergency fund and plan for the future. I've held my end of that commitment. When my husband's car died out on us unexpectedly, maybe not that. What should I say?
My husband's car malfunctioned.
There we go. When my husband's car malfunctioned unexpectedly, I covered the cost of a new one without taking on a car payment. Dude, y'all got it.
Wait,
like that.
so you bought a new car in cash?
Yeah,
Is what you're saying?
that's what I heard.
You just bought it outright?
Yeah,
Okay.
and they're
I hope it was a Toyota.
26 and 27.
I hope that there was a Toyota.
When our HVAC unit failed, I paid for that too. Despite these big purchases, I've still managed to keep up my savings. Tonight, I found out my husband has saved nothing.
Not a one? Not a two?
Low key, with how aggressive they are with saving and how you know how well they can save, this might feel like cheating for her.
Like financial cheating.
Yeah. Like you get cheated on, but since it's so important to her, it probably it feels like somewhat of the same level of that.
Well-
That's a hot take. Keon?
I
It's
don't.
deception, lies.
Oh yes.
Lies.
When you both agreed to do this, yeah, and you find out, that's kind of crazy that you'd like, okay, you've been saving, right? Yeah, yeah. How much you got in the savings? What?
30%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belton says financial infidelity is a real thing. We've seen it, we've read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our system has always been that a steady paycheck. Our system has always been that a steady paycheck covers our monthly bills, while mine, freelance income, covers larger expenses like student loans and emergencies. It seemed to be working until now. When I have asked why he had not saved anything, he said he did not have the money because he was always paying off the credit card, which he only uses. But after going through our budget, he should have at least $3,000 left over every month. When I asked where that money was going, he had no answer.
It's going into my investment portfolio, babe. I'm investing in sports gambling and the roulette table
Cum rocket coin.
and also
There's so many other coins
Yes.
that you could say, and you just decided to say that one.
Yeah.
I'm investing in Ghibli coin.
Dogecoin.
It doesn't exist
Yet. It probably does
Yet.
exist. Have you seen,
Yet.
there's a ton of meme coins out there.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. The answer is he's blowing it
Yeah.
on something.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Your glasses really show off.
It shows
Yeah,
everything.
These are
It shows our
snowboarding
operation.
glasses or skiing glasses.
It shows our
Are
whole
extremely
operation.
reflective. Wait, where are you?
They can see everything.
Where are you in them? Can you see yourself now?
So I checked his statements. Nothing alarming like gambling or cheating, but just reckless and mindless spending. Expensive tech, eating out constantly, ordering lunch at work every day, that'll add up. Spotting his siblings' money for things, impulse purchases, Costco trips that somehow add up to absurd amounts, and just random things that drain everything. It was not one big expense, just a constant stream of unnecessary spending. This is not the first time we have had an issue with his spending. Almost a year ago, we had a serious conversation where I made it very clear that he needed to stick to our financial plan. Not only did he break that promise, but he has almost spent more than he has earned and even dipped into our savings. Oh,
For what? What is he doing? What for what though? You know? For what? What are we doing?
yeah, it's just a habit thing.
Is it just Uber Eats? Are we just ordering food?
Yeah.
Are we just buying like knickknacks
Mm-hmm.
and clothes? I've been buying a lot of clothes recently,
Yeah, your fits have been
but
nice.
it's for taxes.
Okay. I'd like to see that.
Taxes.
Taxes.
I love that state.
I will win in a court of law with the government if they try to come after me, saying that the stuff I wear on stream that I've bought
Oh, I see.
is tax fraud. It's not.
Hmm.
It's not. As a freelance entertainer, my wardrobe is tax expendable.
There we go. I love that.
Boom.
So, what hurts the most is that we have always talked about our future and where we see ourselves in 5 or 10 years. He has been the one pushing to start for trying for a baby. I was on the fence, but recently decided I was ready. Until tonight, when I realized he has no savings. Now our timeline for having kids is delayed. Our plan to move out of a town we both hate is out of the window. I feel completely blindsided. He has made multiple promises that he has not kept. And when I asked him what his plan was, he said he would put half of his yearly bonus into savings. We had already agreed that the bonus would go towards paying off his massive student loans. At this point, I do not just feel disappointed, I feel disrespected. I do not understand why he did this. I do not understand why he hid this from me or why he thought I would not notice. I have lost so much trust in him, and I do not know how to move forward. Would taking time apart be an overreaction? Can trust even be rebuilt after something like this? I am at a complete loss. We have some comments. Anyone's got any remedies to how to fix this?
My immediate gut check would be y'all need to just have a joint account, but he can't withdraw from it.
You can only
Contribute?
contribute to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
and
heard some
it's-
stuff about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I wouldn't say take a break from it.
Yeah.
Um,
I have a really good analogy.
Mm.
yeah.
Let's
Go ahead.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so my roommate, Alex, he had a roommate before that would never clean his dishes. And he found out that if he leaves less dishes out, then he would have to clean up less dishes. So in this case, if you have a joint account and you give him kind of an allowance, he's only going to spend what he has. But if you give him access to more stuff, he's just going to spend that. So I think it's okay to spend money on stuff. It's just you have to limit what he can spend money on. And I think he'll be fine. It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like there's anything else alarming here.
I think it would be, you know, it should always come from when you're in like a marriage or relationship like that and something like this is happening. It's like, I have it come from a place of love, just being like, this is just because we want to build up our future and I see a future with you and I see a future together. And it's like, this is really important
Yeah.
for things to go well that we do this and we stick to this.
Yeah.
And it might be hard for you to stick to it. That's fine. I still love you. Let me help you.
Yeah.
Let me help you.
The fact that it's gotten to this point and, you don't want to be stressed out and kind of be like a parent to his finances.
Yeah.
Like, you want to make sure, like, hey, I can trust you, right? Like, I don't have to stress about how you do things from here on out. Like, how are we going to work through this?
Yeah.
Please, even like, and again, it's going to be actions speak louder than words. Do I have to like view your money or how you're
Yeah.
spending every month?
Also, speaking of actions, I'd start questioning past actions. Did he actually save that money for the wedding? Or did he get it from his parents?
Ooh.
Has this always been a habit?
Yeah, I mean, hey. Yeah. Again, just being like let me help you.
Yeah.
That's I feel like the best angle of approach.
Yeah. So comment number 1, it's hard to respond given that you haven't said what he's been blowing thousands on every month without that being noticeable to you. Something is weird about this story. Obi says, honestly, it doesn't completely make sense to me either. When I went through the statements, it was just a ton of random purchases, tech, eating out, ordering lunch for work almost every day, spotting his siblings for money, impulse buys, Costco trips that added up way more than I realized, and just general mindless spending. Nothing huge on its own, but over time, it drained everything. I trust that he was sticking to our agreement, so I wasn't monitoring it closely, which is why it all hit me so hard.
I love the TLDR.
Riley finds out Dakota's reckless spending jeopardizes their financial plans. How could you? So spending money
It's
on
for
clothes.
taxes.
No, you're harming our baby, our
It's
future
true. This is a
child.
tax write-off
You're harming me.
right here.
Our
Writing
future
this off.
baby's not going to have any cute outfits because you kept getting cute outfits for yourself.
None of these are tax write-offs. or
Think of
these.
yourself. Think of the baby. Think for the baby.
Think
Think
of
of
our
me.
baby. Show him the picture where we made that baby. Look, I remember when we made that baby. It was like 2 hours ago.
It was like yesterday, and I'm
It's like-
here now.
It's like an hour ago.
They grow up fast.
Yep, look at
And
him.
now he's running the show.
Honestly, if you did
Look, there he
combine
is.
if you combined you both,
That's our baby.
Yeah,
There he is.
we'd have to.
goo goo gaga.
Goo goo gaga.
I need better clothes.
Goo goo gaga.
He's hungry. Get him some milk.
Yeah. Let's all just buy like
The only thing that satisfies my hunger is a $1,000 Lego set that's coming out pretty soon.
if you buy a $1,000 Lego set, we build it on stream, tax write off.
And then we throw it like a frisbee
Yikes.
No.
Oh my gosh.
on the grass.
Anyways, blah 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 blah. Other comment. We have an update. So update. And
Go.
Hannah, thanks for $20.
Let's go. Hannah's here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Skip. Ew.
So, first off, my husband is not some reckless mooch, and this is not a case of me supporting him while he blows through money. He actually covers most of our monthly bills, while I handle the bigger but less frequent expenses like quarterly and annual payments. That setup works for us since my income is not the same every month. He is also an incredibly generous person. This is what it gets me too. I've had to learn not to always buy people food or get people things because I will. Holy cow.
No.
Hannah, thanks for the
Whoa.
$100. And of course she says,
The shush. Wait, did she do 2?
no. It's
Oh,
just the
okay.
one upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, hey,
Thank you, Hannah.
Keon, you can
I-
log
I-
in
I'm
via
gonna do that.
Parsec and do that.
Shapongus. Thank you for your donongus.
What?
Yes.
I don't know where that came from.
Keep that up. Yes, that's what we need. So, but I'm one of those people where I'll just like, oh, I'll get you lunch. Oh, I'll get this, and then after a while, after 10 lunches in a month, that's $400.
Yeah, it is. It's never like the, oh my god, this person's spending like $700 on like random stuff every day. It's like it's the spending like $40 on random stuff that it's not even $40. That like it adds up to $40. So
Yeah.
it's like $5 here, $7 there, $10 here, $3 there, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh, I spent $2,500 on stuff I didn't need in the last month and a half. Like,
Yeah. So, he's actually an incredibly generous person. He loves picking up the tab for friends, buying gifts just to make people smile, and always putting others first. That generosity is one of the things I love most about him. But when you are not keeping track, it adds up fast. And for those assuming I do not make real money because I run my own business and do freelance work, this is my first year going full-time instead of working a 9 to 5 and then grinding on my business at night. I would not have had the courage to do that without him, and I never would have made the leap if I did not have a partner with a steady paycheck, even though my business has been doing really well. And guess whose business that is, Redditors? Hers and her husband's.
it's their business.
Dude, it makes me so mad when people are like, oh, he's paying for everything, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, that's on them. No, just shut up. Come on.
It's like
Let's look at you. We'll see how much money you're spending.
And people can get mad at everything.
That is true.
It's
Especially
like
when
if it
you're,
was the other way
yeah.
around, they'd probably be mad too. They'd be like, "Oh, so she pays for everything?" It's like, well,
yeah, especially when
there'd
you're
be a different section of people upset.
yeah, especially when you're trying to make a joke. Sometimes people just don't get it. And you're actually a good guy.
This guy knows all about that. So do I. Shout out South Korea.
Oh God. That said,
No.
I know.
He won't let me. He doesn't. Keon's an enemy to South Korea.
All right, come on, bring it in. That said, I know I have failed as a partner too. He was not upfront with me when he started struggling to pay off his credit cards, and while he absolutely should have told me, I should have checked in more. I thought he was spending the way he was because he was still able to while keeping up with our savings. Instead, he was dipping into our savings to cover his credit card, and instead of telling me, he tried to handle it himself.
Ooh.
He knows that that's not okay, but I also need to make sure he feels comfortable coming to me before things get to this point again. To clear up a few things, no, he's not trying to trap me with a baby. We both want kids. It's just about timing. No, I am not unemployed. I run a successful business and do freelance work too. Just because I do not get paid on a bi-weekly schedule does not mean I do not make good money. Yes, small purchases add up. Lunches out, spotting friends, video games, gifts for family, random Amazon orders. It all snowballed into $3,000 a month before he even realized what was happening. And you better get your stuff together and realize that we have more stories just like this on your favorite podcast platform. Search up OK Storytime on Apple, iHeartRadio, or Spotify. Do it right now.
That's right. That's right.
Keon Dakota.
$3,000 is a month is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like
I
I gotta
mean,
know what you're
yeah.
spending. I really want to know what you're spending it on.
Yeah. I'll be honest, a little transparency. I had a little bit of money saved up for doing, like, I paid off my car recently,
Yeah.
paid off my credit card stuff and some other things. I saved some money and I've decided to put a little bit away for future savings.
Mm.
And then, you know, I really want to keep my expenses under like X amount so I can pay off other stuff. But it's tough. It's really tough because it's like, I want a standing desk. And then I buy a standing desk. Oh, I got to buy my girlfriend something for her birthday coming up. Oh, I got a party coming up. It's just really hard, but you have to, I don't know. I would like it if Angie handled my money and then she's like, here's $300 for the week. Great.
Yeah.
I only have $300 to
that's
my
how
name
they do
this
it in
week.
Japan.
That's what my grandma and grandpa does.
Yeah.
My grandpa does not see any of his paycheck. He just has cash from his bonuses, and he just lives life that way. It's beautiful,
Beautiful.
and he's happy.
Yeah. Not a expert in the financial budgeting, planning, scheming arena.
Yeah.
I would probably be this guy.
Yeah.
But if I was this guy and my wife came to me and was like, "Let me help you," I'd be like, "Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks."
Wait. Let me buy one more thing.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like,
Let me buy you some flowers for that.
if I'm dipping into the savings to try to cover my credit card because I know I look bad, I'd be like, "I'm so glad you found out because I've been so stressed out.
Yeah.
Can you please just help me
Please help me.
not be this way?"
Yeah.
And that's what, being a team is all about, I think. Y'all
Mhm.
can cover your fill in the gaps for each other,
Yeah.
It's like that's the best way I've heard like a marriage or a partnership described is it's just like literally you just have someone's back like all the time,
Yeah.
pretty much.
And
Like-
dating's a little trial of that.
Yeah, just having somebody's back all the time.
I love that.
And if you find you're with someone and you're like, I just like don't feel like I can have your back on all this because I just disagree with how you move constantly. You're like, oh, I guess I shouldn't be in a relationship with you because I don't want to have your back because you're out here doing wild stuff I don't agree with.
Yeah. Agreed. We got a little bit left here, guys. Moving forward, we agreed to close most of his credit cards, put his full paycheck into our joint account instead of just half, so we both have visibility on spending, and stick to a firm budget that still gives him personal spending money. We have not decided yet if we would fully merge everything, But we're going to be a lot more open and accountable with each other. At the end of the day, this is not just a deal breaker for me. Oh, at the end of the day, this is not a deal breaker for me. I love my husband, and I know he loves me. We both want this to work, and we are both putting in the effort to make sure it does. Thanks to everyone who gave helpful advice. Hopefully, this is the last time we ever have this fight. And I like these parameters put in place. This is
I
healthy.
do. I think that was the right move.
Yeah.
I don't think it needed any more of a response than that, or
Yeah.
any more of a did not warrant an extreme response.
Yeah. Agreed.
I think if it was like, he's taking out like a reverse mortgage and like,
Gambling.
signing your name on like, credit cards and like taking credit lines in your name and like, like gambling. That's when it's like, okay, this is actually like, this is extreme.
Yeah.
So I'm going to step away because I need time to process what I have just learned about you.
Yeah.
But, again, I think we did it. I think that was the right move.
That was the right move. Guys, we got wheels to spin. We got donos to read. Here we got babies to kiss.
Ming Ming says, wild theory. He's spending $3,000 on his dominatrix.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out, what was her?
Sophia.
Shout out, not our Sophia.
Cleopatra.
Different Sophia.
Yeah.
Sophia Cleopatra.
She was cool.
Toria Bumgana. You've been a member for 9 months. Hey, I'm an okay baby. I can join Club Baby. I made some slamming chicken and dumplings. This made it better. Yeah.
Oh,
You
that
can
sounds
eat
good.
chicken You cannot eat the chicken dumplings in Club Baby because nobody has their teeth in Club Baby.
True.
We only drink whole milk martinis.
And we have
It's
another
just
30
whole milk.
minutes. Army Mom just put us over the limit.
Yeah. Another 30. Woo. Another 30 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Wait, real quick. Oh, damn. I was going to say, just is it 250 or should it be like 250.01?
Yeah, it needs to be 250 and a penny.
Yeah. I don't think, I think we should take 30 minutes back.
The power of
I don't think that actually counts.
in the palm of my hand.
Spin
Yeah.
the wheel.
I really want the wheel to come down from the ceiling.
That would be nice.
I really want that. I want that so much.
Oh, what is that?
Plus 5 minutes.
All right. We got 5 minutes. That was close to
Woo! That was almost a great way to start the wheel.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
Hannah, thanks for the $20. And she said, and thank you, Hannah, for the 5 minutes coming up. And Army Mom, thank you for the 10. Wow. All right. And Purple Axolotl, the one gifted membership. Beautiful. Just like, here you go.
Love the classic Purple Axolotl one more membership.
Yep. Just one more. Like Shawshank Redemption. Just one more.
Oh my.
Just one more.
No way. Dude,
Whoa.
all of the streaming services are going crazy with ads right now.
Really?
Dude, they're putting ads that are blocking the chat right now. That is, by the way, not us.
That's not us.
That
We
is
have-
just the platforms. Oh,
Yeah.
they're all going crazy on ads right now.
They really are.
YouTube,
You
TikTok,
pause a video,
Twitch. I don't know about Facebook, but
Are they just seeing how much they could squeeze out of people in a month?
truly, this is what they do. They just like make ads worse, and then they like do nothing for a while, and they're like, all right, we can make it a little bit worse now. We can make it even worse, and they'll deal with it, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like there's an algorithm where they base like how many people are going to stop using our service versus how much more money are we going to make based on the new ad like revenues we're bringing in.
We could get everybody to come on Facebook. There's no ads there.
Oh.
Everyone, go to Facebook.
Or you can download a fun browser extension.
Does this still work?
I don't know. I don't even know what it is. I didn't say anything.
Kick. Oh, we do have Kick. Kick doesn't have ads. We are. Yeah. I don't think Twitch has ads either.
Check it out. We're streaming on Whoopsh. Whoppa.
Yeah.
Wait, give me the full
Wait.
live.
Can we not say that?
We're streaming on Whoopsh. 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 Okay, I have to pee really quick.
All right, he's out. Premium on YouTube stops in ad. Ads turbo on Twitch stops ads. Facebook does have ads, Riley.
Hannah, we did get that 100.
Yes, we got that 100, and we added 5 freaking minutes. YouTube Premium is worth every penny. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. Twitch is the worst for ads, Jacob Miller says. I don't know if we can enable ads on. Well, maybe we can. And then
Not related to you, Jacob.
You know what sucks? Sometimes I watch my videos on my personal channel, like of the sawmill. I have a video about the sawmill, and I get ads for that, and I don't get a penny of it. I'm like, what? I have like 2,000 views on this, and I could have maybe got, I don't know, $2. But no. No. Don't tell me twice. I drug my butt to Twitch. Whitney Anderson here. What's up, Whitney? And Purple Trader, finally here. Hi, Riley. Hi, Purple.
Hello, Purple. Or Texas Tart.
Nah, Texas Tart and Purple are not the same person. I've already confirmed it.
Oh, really?
I have. I've done my investigation.
Okay.
Yep. I know where you live, Purple Trader. I know where you live.
YouTube can look. Whoa. That's.
Yep. Yeah, we got more people on Twitch here. Let's go. How's the platform? Facebook, how are you looking? Yeah. How we looking? Twitch is pretty fun. Purple Trader logos.
Did you use the restroom? That was.
Did you pull a Riley one?
You pulled a.
Dude, I have such a funny video that Nina made of me.
What is? I think I've seen that.
Did you see that one?
The pee outside one?
Yeah. It's so
He's
good.
like, brother, we live next to a school.
That was so funny. Oh man.
Oh.
Oh.
Another 100? Hannah!
Spin it.
Hannah! What the heck?
Might as well just spin it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Thanks, Purple Trader, for the $2. And
Yeah.
I do. You're right. I do know it.
It says, Cake, you know my alter ego. I
It's
think
Robin.
this is your alter ego, and we know your real ego. We know your primary ego. Oh.
Shigo.
5 minutes!
Is that another 5 minutes, really?
5 more
Wow.
minutes. Another 5 minutes. Oh, the Rod Man.
Why'd you bend down like that?
This is my favorite shirt ever.
Your shirt just reminded me of a joke me and Keon. We were driving past a Denny's that was really like fancy. Or it had like fancy neon signage.
Yeah.
And we were like, that's not even Denny's, that's just Dennis. Like,
That's Dennis. Oh, man.
yeah, we're going to Dennis tonight.
Who? Who's Dennis? Don't worry
Dennis.
about it.
Anyways, let's get to this next story,
American
my friends.
Eatery.
Hi, Jenny Nelson.
Hello. Oh, Jenny.
Where have you been? You haven't been here.
Jenny.
Yeah, I haven't seen you guys.
Where'd you go, Jenny?
Also, everyone put down in the chat when your vacation times are,
Right now.
so I know when to visit you.
3, 2. Oh, the A.
My ex-wife.
The A
Let's do it.
boys.
Let's
Wait,
do it.
actually,
Come on,
hold
go on,
I
go
think
on.
I need to take
No.
these off.
Keon, let's go.
Well, he's taking it off. Come on. 3, 2, 1.
My ex-wife cheated on me, so I'm moving on with my life.
Time to move on.
My ex-wife and I had a 2-year relationship. We had our son before we married, and I tried really hard to be a good husband and father. Starting as an introvert meant that I really had to start from scratch, but I can honestly say I did my best to learn. And by the way, this comes from user Looking to Survive. And if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Dakota.
I'm Riley.
And I'm Keon.
And we're going to try to give our best advice, but we have not experienced most of these situations ourselves. So if you have, let us know what you would do down in the comments. OP says, my ex and I were total opposites. Maybe opposites attracted in the beginning, but then we started butt heads a lot, like a couple of goats.
Uh-oh.
Like a couple of billy goats.
Like that one sheep in Alien Earth.
I'm upset now. My ex-wife, I learned, hated to compromise and would use bullying and gaslighting tactics to get her way. She was a spender, a big spender, and wanted to splurge on things, I like that word, because she thought she deserved it. Looking back, she wasn't really a good mom or wife. Youch. She was very self-centered and spent more time on her phone than with me or our son. I took care of everything, including my son's hospital visits, and she didn't want any more responsibility. Meanwhile, I was being burnt out from all of the work.
Yeah, from all the overtime you need to pay for your wife.
Yeah, burnt out from all the everything. Gotta take my kid to the hospital before I hit my 4th shift of the day because my wife needs to buy the expensive candles from Erewhon.
Oh, another purse. Hooray.
Oh. Oh, you bought microbial water for $29 a bottle? Great.
What's the blue bottle?
I like how like the more expensive products get, the more they just circle back to being like garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, this is raw, unfiltered, untreated, unprocessed water we took out of a lake somewhere.
Thanks.
And because it's so natural and organic, it costs $30. And it
Dude,
gives you typhus.
that's how I feel with this. I paid a stupid amount of money for this, and it's already like kind of trash.
With the band or the
Yeah,
thing
the
itself?
band.
Yeah.
Yeah, upset.
Well, I'll teach you
What?
to not buy that one.
I'll just ask Angie to make me one.
Yeah, okay. Always rely on your girlfriend to make you things.
You are too.
Yeah, no, I'm not. That's not even a joke. I'm being serious.
Yeah. He's asked my girlfriend to hem his pants.
Right. Ask Riley's girlfriend for everything, actually, is what I mean.
Do it, guys.
Ask
She'll do
Angie
anything.
for everything. She did hem my pants. I need to pay her for that. Okay. The last straw was when she cheated on me with her ex.
Oh! How much was that?
How much did that cost? Both of us knew that infidelity was a deal breaker. As soon as I learned, I knew I needed to leave or risk starting a fight, so I carefully planned my exit. I found a house to rent 2 hours away, removed myself from the apartment lease and utilities, removed myself from the joint account, and moved while my wife went for some facial therapy.
Facial therapy in air quotes?
Is that what we're calling her
Oh my god.
secret time?
That's crazy. Thank you, OP, for
Hey.
censoring that yourself.
Hey, for some people, maybe it is therapy.
Hey.
Save that for last
That's
Tuesday.
never
man.
happened. No one's ever done that. No one ever will do that.
I mean, that's crazy talk.
It's
Keon.
only for procreation every time, always.
That's true.
Shame.
Come on, Keon. You're better
Shame.
than that.
Don't shame me.
I can't shame you. You're shameless.
Your wee-wee should only be used to pee-pee and to make baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, dude.
Outside. PP outside.
I said
That is
some
true.
people.
Keon, come on.
So.
On what?
Let's keep going. Oh my god. Let's keep going. Keep going. Make it stop. Make the noise end. Keep reading. Read.
I can't read if you make me laugh.
Pressing the play button right now. Read. I can't scroll away.
Okay, I got them all out right there. Before I left, I gave her divorce papers with copies of evidence that I also sent to her family members exactly at the same time the moving company and I left. Baller. I blocked her on everything. Big baller. I left everything in 6 hours. Literally the boss.
Holy cow.
What were you, Bruce Springsteen? Because you're the boss, dude.
I was going to watch that series. Come on, dude.
I think that's right.
I think that's right, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bruce Springsteen.
After I moved into my new place, I was bombarded by texts and calls from her family. Most were apologies. Her cousins admitted they saw this coming. Her mom apologized a lot, saying she didn't raise her daughter well. Both her mom and aunt begged me to reconsider the divorce. Then came messages of threats and insults from my ex using different numbers. I just kept blocking her, but it got so bad that I got a new phone. The divorce was rough because of my ex. She tried to say I kidnapped my son and even sued me, but I
Whoa.
presented all of the facts.
Hmm.
I was the one solely responsible for everything at home and for my son's health, speech therapy, and more. The judge was understanding and dismissed her claim. I also presented evidence of her infidelity, including her reckless spending. I even got the affair partner to confess.
Oh, dude, what are you? How are you doing this?
Dude, OP Sherlock Holmes? OP is Batman?
You better go to Vegas right now and bet on whatever color you think you should bet on.
Yeah, or I don't know.
Green.
I hear Baccarat is the most 50-50 game you can play in a casino.
Beautiful.
He still lived with his parents, and I threatened to sue him. The affair partner. Okay. The affair partner still lived with his parents, and I threatened to sue him for alienation of affection unless he confessed. It was a long shot, but he caved because he was weak. Because of all the evidence, I kept almost all of my money. I just had to pay my ex a little bit of alimony for a year since she had quit her job. In custody, I was awarded primary custody, with my ex getting supervised visitation. She made it worse for herself because of the threatening messages she sent me. It didn't help her that I now lived 2 hours away and she couldn't drive. For months, she didn't visit our son until her cousin drove her. I only realized how bad it had been once I started living alone with my son.
Wow.
I felt like a huge weight was off my shoulders. I felt peace. I decided to make the best of the change.
Dang.
Because of my son's autism, I got a care provider and an ABA therapist to help with his therapy at home.
Holy cow.
It was so much better that I can't even describe it.
Dang, ain't that crazy when you spend money on getting your son help rather than purses? How much it could help him out?
It's almost like you were the best parent
Dang.
and you're giving your child the best care.
It's almost like whenever you keep buying purses and facial therapy, doesn't help your son at all.
I'm struggling to understand how someone as a parent can just be like, yeah, no, I don't care. I don't want more responsibility for this thing.
Oh,
Ugh.
I got you.
You take care. Ugh. You take care of it.
It's called selfishness.
And then they can just like sleep.
Yeah. You know why? Because number one is already taken care of.
Oh, I know why. Because her mom did not raise her well.
Ooh, there we go.
That's what mom said. Don't put that on me.
Yeah.
Don't put that on me, gang. Justice gang. Mama said it. Mama said, mama said. Mama say, mama saw. Mama
I love the
who
Mingos.
saw.
Mingo.
A few months later, my ex shifted tactics.
Uh-oh.
She said she regretted her actions and wanted to be better for me and my son, but I wasn't having it.
Heck yeah.
One time, she came with her luggage and tried to move in. What? Not happening. I refused and called the cops.
Oh,
She
wow.
tried gaslighting, crying, and everything to get her way again, but I told her to never come back. I even got the judge to deny her visitation after she tried forcing her way in. She then started love bombing me with texts. She even got her mom and aunt to help her, but since that was still tied to my old phone, I just disposed of it for a bit of cash.
Heck yeah.
About a school year later, my son's care provider and I got really close.
Oh, boy. Hey, I need help whispering my dirty little secrets to someone. Can you help me with that?
Is creating a relationship with the parent of one of your, like, patients, like a conflict of interests? Or, like, is it just messy and complicated?
It's more help at home, believe it or not.
Yeah, but then it's like
You're
when
at
do
it-
you clock out? It's like if you become like the stepmom, it's like now you're just at work all the time. Maybe they
Hey,
they love it. I'm sure that they do.
If you love the game, you never clock out.
I feel like people who are in that job are pretty much in it because they love doing it.
Exactly. So she's like, "Oh, this is
So-
I can help him out more."
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Let's see where this goes. She was sweet, gentle, thoughtful, and positive. So different from my ex. But she was 11 years younger than me. Back then I was 30 and she was 19 in nursing school.
Back then, not now.
No, brother, no.
Wait, she.
My brother, no. No. No.
Well,
brother.
People are adults.
No.
Anyway. So there's some people here that have, like, it works out. It's all contextual. I would say after 18, 19.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never seen them both. And
No one's doing anything illegal. But it would feel weird.
yeah, it does feel weird. It does. I don't even know. Some people have made it work. Some people haven't. Just,
So, I didn't make any advances. But one day, while my son napped, she cooked me a meal and confessed she was attracted to me. She wanted to date me for real skis.
wow. And the way to get to a man's heart.
I don't
in
know,
his
man.
stomach.
Okay. That is true, though. That's true. That's true. I thought it wouldn't work since respite care providers aren't supposed to fraternize with clients and the age gap was an issue, but she said she would quit if needed. I told her I needed time to think. My divorce had shattered my desire to date, but I was very attracted to her. So I told her I'd like to do this slowly and properly. 4 years later, after she graduated and became a nurse, we tied the knot.
What kind of knot? A
Garlic.
A Celtic knot.
Celtic knot?
No, I say garlic.
Isn't that the one? That's why they say tie the knot, right?
Mm.
Because there was a knot tying ceremony.
Yeah, that is the thing. I've seen that happen.
Yeah.
I like the candle one better, or the foot one.
the foot.
Yeah, there's one where you wash your partner's feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, hey
Like a
girl,
Christian thing.
before we continue, your feet stink. I'm gonna wash those puppies.
Exactly. Exactly how it went
Ooh,
down.
does anyone else smell that? Oh my god, babe. Hold on. Like that's how the tradition started.
Yeah.
And then he was
Mm.
like, no. Actually, no, babe, don't feel bad. That's just what we do every time. And he's looking at the audience like, everybody agree with me right now. We do that every time. And they're like, yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
they waited 4 years. Dory says.
They waited 4 years to get married. I think they
Seems
had
like
a
he's
4-year
taking it
relationship.
slow. He's not taking advantage of her in any way. This is on both sides consensual. Everyone's chill here.
I think it is working. It's clearly worked for 4 years in some capacity.
Yeah.
So. I learned from my past mistakes and became a better husband thanks to her positivity. That wasn't hard. My son even calls her mom now. The first time he did, I knew I had to marry her. I also took the relationship very slowly to be careful. Strangely, I'm still close with my ex's cousins. They're old school, tough people. Firefighters, military, and while they care for my ex, they respect me more. They even invite my family on vacations. Now, the part that still makes me angry. My ex. She found out about my wife years ago and confronted her at her nursing school. I also have to put. I see a lot of grooming comments in chat.
Yeah.
What we have read in this story is OP made no advances towards this person, and then they admitted that they were into OP.
Yeah.
So any accusations of that feels like kind of off base for situations in which that is the case. It feels like just saying that whenever there's an age gap in a relationship is kind of, what's the word? Not demeaning, it cheapens the seriousness of someone grooming somebody.
Yeah. It's
So I don't think we should just throw that in here for no reason.
because there's two sides of it. There's one where people do have an age gap, and one person is taking advantage of the other person in a power dynamic.
Right.
Or the other way is like they have an age gap, but things work out, and it's very contextual, I believe, and I know people here in chat that do have an age gap that big, and it's working out great for them. So I don't feel fair to be like, oh, this is it. If we had any hint of a power dynamic going on either side, we would be like, okay, this might not be a good fit at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have no hint of that. Also, we're just giving advice best of our ability. We have not experienced any of this. So leave your comments down below.
I have seen relationships with even bigger gaps than this work.
Yeah.
And it was not grooming. It was but whatever.
Yeah. And you can agree or disagree. That's the beauty of being human.
I just think grooming's really serious because I know people that has happened to, and it's like really messed up, and it screws with your mind and screws with you psychologically. And anyways, we'll just get back into the actual story. OP's upset about his ex. She found out about my wife years ago and confronted her at her nursing school. It terrified my wife, and I nearly got into a physical scrap with my ex, breaking it up. We filed more restraining orders, and now my ex is not allowed near my family, even our son. She can only video chat or have supervised visitation. After the divorce, she went back to work and lived alone. Over the years, she tried getting her cousins to convince me to help her, but they refused. Even her mom and aunt gave up on her. That's sad, man.
Wow.
You'd think that it's like, you'd think that she'd be like, I need to help myself so that I can see my kid again. Instead of just being like, well, it's this guy's fault and he needs to let me. It's like, no, you got to do you got to do the work on yourself so that you can earn being in your son's life again.
Yeah, it's sad. You feel entitled to something whenever you haven't put any work towards it. And she doesn't see it. She's always looking out for herself, not others.
Yeah, she's just looking to be given the keys.
Yikes.
Our last talk, she asked what she could have done to get me back. I joked she'd have to join the military to learn discipline. She actually did, only to be removed for disciplinary reasons.
Yikes.
Wow. Well, I mean, that's
crazy.
I guess she's serious, but maybe she's just like that. What's the word? Like naive, or she's like, yeah, whatever. I'll just join the military. That'll be easy. And then she gets in and it's like the military. And she's like, no, she's just arguing with all of her like higher ups. And they're like, okay, we literally, you're so, we don't want you.
Yeah, you gotta hit the road.
You're such a bad soldier. You can't be here. Now she's passive aggressive on social media, posting about forgiveness and second chances and how modern women are all victims. And some people even believe her lies. By the way, you better believe it's no lie that you can listen to full episodes with stories like this wherever you listen to podcasts. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. I don't care. Just use your thumbs and maybe even your voice. Search OK Storytime on your mobile device.
And Hannah, thanks for the $100. And she just said, everybody, I want to see a...
I'm going to start going to the gym and eating only arugula so that I can carve out a jaw that is appropriate for the amount of mogging Hannah does on the stream every Tuesday and Thursday.
Hot take, hate arugula. Tastes like sanitizer to me.
You hate rabbits?
Yeah.
No,
Rabbits love arugula.
I love arugula.
not me.
They also love alfalfa, right? Or is that what they can't eat?
Yeah.
But anyways,
Do you have the genetic where, what is it?
Oh, cilantro.
cilantro
I'm
soap.
Yeah.
I'm
do
good.
you-
I love cilantro.
you
Who
love
has this?
cilantro?
Who has a soapy cilantro diagnosis?
I bet John does. He would eat that cilantro all day long.
Dude, John can't eat eggs.
John and
or-
his soap.
Yeah, dude.
John loves eating soap.
He does. He just can't help himself.
Let's see. We got a little bit more story. Congratulations on moving on from your life. It's kind of sad to me that she's not.
Moving on with
You
her
know,
life.
Well, I wouldn't want her to move on I would want her to move on from you in the relationship, but not from her son.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of sucks that she's just entirely unable to show up as a mom.
Yep. Also, real quick, poll: cilantro or soap? Which one do you taste? We're gonna get that poll up right now.
Soapilantro.
They should have a thing where like they have these like soap flavored cilantro, and it's like, what do you taste?
Yeah.
You put,
Or
you
they
just
should have
put,
a soap flavored soap, or a soap
Oh, I'm sorry.
flavor, or a cilantro flavored soap.
a
Soap.
soap flavored
Words.
They
soap.
should
Words
have
and orders.
soap flavored soap. I mean, you can know what eating soap is like.
And then a cilantro flavored soap, so you know what.
You
eating
just put
cilantro-
Yeah.
soap on your cilantro, and then you just really mess with people.
Soap
Oh my
lantro.
gosh.
You just really mess with people. Boom,
And
Whitney.
that's another
Hey.
30 minutes.
Let's go, Whitney. Put us over the moon with it.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, let's finish this story.
Finish me, daddy.
My current wife tells me not to worry. She's kind and understanding, knowing my trust issues. We're planning on having our first child together, and I want to do things right this time. The moral of my story is this: there is always someone who will love and respect you more than your current spouse. Don't settle for anything less. I don't know if I like that moral, buddy.
One more time on that.
I mean, I
One more time.
think I get what he's trying to say, but he says, the moral of my story is there is always someone who will love and respect you more than your current spouse. Don't settle for anything less. Buddy, are you talking about your current spouse right now, too? Come on.
I have heard that. Where,
Come
hey,
on.
I have heard that saying of "There's always a woman out there that'll make you happier."
Doubt it. That's only if you tell yourself that in your head. Look, if you're in a toxic relationship and someone's treating you like crap, facts. So there's always someone who will take better care of you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I think it's really damaging to relationships and marriages now that we have social media and a global ability to just see anyone on earth at any
Yeah.
time. And we can see them and be like, oh my God, that person's so great or looks so good or blah, 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 blah. And then, oh, well, maybe I
Wait.
shouldn't be with the person I'm with now. I should be with someone
Real
else.
quick, can we put a pin on this and finish the story and then come back? Because I do have a lot of thoughts on this.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry.
Oh, on what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have a lot
Okay.
of thoughts on that, but I want to put a pin if that's.
Well,
Okay.
I just want to make sure no one's actually taking that moral.
Yeah,
the moral of
don't
the
take that
story
moral.
is you deserve to be treated well by your spouse.
Yeah.
And if you're not, you can find someone who will treat you right. I really struggled about making this post because my divorce is still a great source of anger at times. Not as much as it used to be, but it really triggers my negative brain. My therapist told me that it helps to write a journal, so here I am. Any advice, please?
Don't leave your current wife
You-
for someone else.
Here's what I'll say. Yeah, don't leave your current wife. I would say this. I don't think you need to remake a relationship with your ex-wife,
No.
but I think you should make it clear that what you want from your ex-wife is not so that she can get back with you, but that shows she can be present in her son's life.
in your son's life,
And that's
yeah.
all that you want. I just want you to
Yeah.
get to a place where you can actually be his mom.
And somewhat of a good mom.
Yeah.
At the very least.
And then,
Yeah.
and let her process that and either grow and change or remain kind of stagnant. But it sounds like she wants to,
Yeah.
And I think that would help with your anger.
Help with your anger and resentment towards her, and your kid too. Like,
Yeah.
he's going through some stuff. We don't really know what his thought process is on everything. be nice for him to see his mom.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know, I think your son probably knows that even though he's calling your now wife mom, that's not his mom.
Yeah.
And the older he gets, the more acutely aware he's going to be of that. And so it would be best for him to have some level of relationship.
Yeah.
That's not filtered through like supervision and like a FaceTime chat with his mom.
Yeah.
And that I think, because I can't imagine not being so angry and resentful
Yeah.
with my ex if she was unable to even show up for our son.
She's more worried about that new Birkin bag than her son's speech therapy.
Yeah.
That'd be hard. But back to your point on relationships and always being happier. I do think that you can always have a new relationship and always be happier. But that's just sort of, whenever you're first together with someone, there's that like...
The honeymoon?
The honeymoon
Yeah.
phase. I think relationships are deeper than that. You need to learn how to have compassion for someone rather than passion. Because once you have passion for someone, you can always like have that passion, but it'll over time it turn into compassion. And if you're only worried about being happy all the time with your current partner, and you're not feeling the highs or the lows, that's so shallow. There's like that's not even worth living for. It's always for the highs, because you never will experience range.
Yeah, you need contrast.
Yeah, I don't want a relationship where I'm only Orlando Bloom. I can only be an adventure. I need to be Steve Carell, okay? I need to be Tom Hanks, okay?
Yeah.
I need to be able... Denzel? Is Denzel? He's more action.
You know what's crazy is
What?
his name is pronounced Denzel.
Denzel. Dang it.
I didn't
yeah.
know that until...
I want a
Very
relationship
recently.
with freaking range, all right? Not typecasted.
Yeah,
I need range.
Denzel has range.
He does? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I've only seen
Super-
him
super
in
good range.
like action movies. I haven't seen him in any like rom-coms.
You haven't seen
or
the
anything.
equal... Oh, I thought you...
Like
I thought you said I
comedians.
need to see him in action movies. I'm like, oh, brother, I have great news for you.
Yeah, no. I've only seen him in that. That's
He only does like roles that have like range.
Watch
Yeah.
Fences
yeah.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He was also in
Trainer.
that movie about when he
Say
was the
Trainer?
lawyer.
Training Day?
I think it was J. Roman Esquire,
Oh, the one
which
with
kind of
Tom-
got panned. Like a lot
yeah.
of people didn't like it, but I think people just thought it was boring.
Oh, got it.
And he did a really good job in that, I thought.
Yeah.
He plays Malcolm X.
Yeah. That's good. He gets Slayer, but she needs to work on her relationship with her son. Their job is to co-parent responsibility, not to degrade the other in front of him.
Yeah.
They are now in the business of raising the child and work on a partnership to do what's best for him. This is why I couldn't co-parent with my ex. Every attempt he made it about himself, and not to lie to me about what was happening with them while trying to make me and their stepmother compete for him.
Yeah.
Do we have like a call-in or anyone that wants to call in about this story? Keon, do you know how to do that?
Yeah, Discord.
Yeah, Discord. Anyone on Discord, hit us up. We will chat with you about the story.
Yes.
But before we do that,
we got some wheels to
we
spin,
got some
I believe, dude.
WHEEL.
Some veal.
Just one.
Some veal to spin.
Yeah, Pinky, go ahead and message Riley right now on Discord, and then we'll get that set up right now.
Here we go.
Man on Fire. Book of Eli. Ooh.
Look at Eli.
Book of Eli. I have such a funny story time about that movie.
Hannah.
Hannah, 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 we spin the wheel for you. Hannah, 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 Hannah.
5 minutes.
No way,
Brother, that's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I think that's the first time we've ever hit.
Hannah,
5
you have
minutes.
lengthened.
5 on 5 on 5. What did you do?
Just
Did
sat on my
Did you sit
wallet.
here? Oh,
Hit
okay.
on the funny.
Hannah, you have extended the stream by 15 minutes single-handedly,
Boom.
and with the other things.
Wow. Funny
Man on
story
Fire.
about Book of Eli. My dad. I love my dad, but sometimes he lacks all the common sense
yeah,
because
I feel that
the Book
too
of
sometimes.
Eli, the movie, the Book of Eli is well, I don't know. Is it really a spoiler? It's kind of a spoiler.
What the?
Okay, I'm gonna give everybody the chance to turn their volume down if they don't want spoilers for the Book of Eli, which is a movie that's been out for like 20 years, basically.
Yeah, tell him.
here it comes. He's blind.
Yeah.
He's blind in the movie.
Yeah.
But he has like extrasensory perception. Like he can, like he doesn't move around like he's blind.
Yeah.
And he has a Bible.
Yeah.
And there's a moment in the movie where the Bible is revealed to be Braille.
Yeah.
And he's reading it. And my dad fought me to the very end until I pulled up like the internet Wikipedia that he wasn't blind because he was like, well, no, he dodged all that stuff and he was fighting these people. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why it's crazy. Like
He's a little bit of a daredevil.
The whole point of the story is that he has like extrasensory, you know, is it from like God? Like he's like, has he been chosen? Like that's the whole point of the movie. And my dad's like, nuh-uh, like that's crazy. That would be crazy.
Oh my god.
That's not true. And I'm like, Dad, the Bible's in Braille. And he's like, so you don't have to be blind to read Braille?
Yeah.
And I was like, Dad.
You don't have to be deaf to learn sign language, but a lot of people that are deaf know sign language.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, we're gonna spin another wheel for
Texas Tart.
We love you.
20 memberships from Texas Tart.
And I think we'll be doing a little call with Pinky.
All right. Let's
It-
get this wheel going.
Cool.
Woo! Here's Skadoosh. Oh! You single-handedly turned 20 members into 70 members. Well, I guess not single-handedly because Riley's hand spun the wheel. Span or spun?
So not that.
We need a second stool.
Just put her profile picture as the TV
thing?
part.
Gotcha.
Yep. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Cool. We'll get that 50 members in the
Let's
next
go.
story.
Mom, did you find out if Toria Bumgarner's my cousin or not?
Ming Ming, I resent that comment.
What'd she say?
I do not get my debate skills from my dad. He's not a good debater at all.
Some would say.
Dude, I was in debate. I can do a sick debate. If I get really, if I get all my ducks in a row, I will debate.
Sometimes it's
I would
hard
love
to
to
debate
debate
with you
Sophia
because,
on.
I don't feel like.
What?
Just don't feel like we can see the same thing, or I will say something.
That's the whole point of a debate.
I know, but
It's
it's
two
like,
people who don't see things the same
Oh,
way.
see what I'm
Right.
saying? Anyways, let's get.
I'm
what
gonna
you
get
got?
Pinky.
What's the point of debating someone who agrees with you?
Pinky the
is
Slayer.
coming in right now. I'm gonna give her a call.
Let's go.
Because see what I'm talking about?
I don't.
You just fundamentally got the point of a debate wrong there. You can't debate with someone.
Oh,
What's up,
hello.
Pinky?
Hey.
See that?
Oh, where?
Getting that set up right now.
Put her in the television.
Well, there we go.
Yay.
Oh.
Wrong one. Wrong
Oh.
one. There we
I
go.
know. I know.
Keon, can you put maybe not that up?
Yeah.
Can you take that away for a second? Thank you.
I was gonna hold the TV.
Pinky, we're getting you set up real quick. 1 second. I'm gonna give you a question to think about, and it's about the story. Okay, I got it. What do you think since you've experienced co-parenting and it didn't seem to work out, what do you think what OP should have done a little differently to make this more amicable?
So, one of the things that could have worked out is if they used the co-parenting app for parents and try to stick to that, to only have necessary conversations about their child's well-being.
Mm.
Because when you are in a co-parenting situation, you are trying to be cordial with each other just for the business of the children, period, in the discussion. It's not about consistently revisiting your trauma and excess baggage to get closure.
Got
And
it.
that's where a lot of parents fail. They always want to go back to that, and it's not about that. It's about how you are raising the children together successfully or not. And that's why I ended up stopping co-parenting with my ex and only work with the stepmother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if
Come on, dude.
if a half of that equation can't just like put their own stuff aside for the good of the, the whole point is for the kid to have, both of their parents in their life in a positive way. And if someone's going to get in the way of that, it makes sense to no longer go through them. But it's unfortunate.
It is.
For sure.
It
It's
is very
unfortunate.
unfortunate. And as a co-parent, because I'm the non-custodial parent in my situation, and I have to be, I have to filter myself, and I do not have a filter. I am very blunt and direct. To my detriment at times.
Yeah.
And so I cannot say the things I would normally say about their father. I can say it to the stepmom because stepmom understands.
Yeah.
I can't say it to them. And that's
Right.
another
Of
thing.
course.
How many times do you have to go to ChatGPT, type in how you feel, and then ask ChatGPT, make this nicer?
That is what my stepmom is.
Stepmom,
She-
step GPT.
ChatGPT's
Yes, the
filter.
stepmom is my chat GPT. And she's even my chat GPT trying to deal with other things like teachers,
Yeah.
because sometimes I read the way I interpret it, what the teacher is saying. I'm like, okay, so you need me to come down there and do things to you. All right. She's like,
Yeah.
wait. Stop. Don't do that.
Mama
Yeah.
Bear,
Well,
Mama Bear, we love
yeah,
it.
very
Yeah.
much so.
Well, Pinky, thank you for calling in. We appreciate it. And do you have any last advice for anyone that is newly into co-parenting and that they should, I don't know as going on to this journey?
Put your issues with your ex aside as much as possible, unless the reason why you are broken up is because of how they treated your children. Be the mama bear over your children, because at the end of the day, your relationship to them matters, not the relationship between you and your ex. It is your relationship with with you and your expectations with them to raise them, because they have to become adults on their eventually one day and leave the nest. Your job is to prepare them for that.
You have to
Focus on that, don't focus on the ex.
lead by example. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's huge. That's huge. Well,
Yes.
Pinky, thank you so much for sharing your
You're
thoughts on
welcome.
this, and really appreciate it.
Bye.
All
Thank
right.
you. Great advice.
See ya.
Great
See you in
point.
the chat.
Great point on the unless it's about the way they treated your kid in
Yeah.
the first place, because then it's like we don't need to be considering that at all.
Yeah.
In terms of like, oh, we can look past that. Like, no, you're actually just straight up bad for our kid in the first place. So
Yeah,
so that's good. Good advice.
it's solid advice. But are we ready for the next one, my friend?
Yeah.
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 Which
Yeah.
one? Which one?
Oh,
Which
yes,
one?
right.
Yeah, we're on a new
2461.
Patsy. Some amount removed cousins. I see your thoughts, Pinky. Yeah, everyone loves those thoughts. It's also an important lesson that if a relationship ends, you can be civil and find happiness still. Purple Trader, thanks for the $2. Oldest one is football game tonight. 28-0. Go Eagles.
Go Birds.
All right. I was an Eagle in middle school. Fun fact. No, I was an Eagle in college, not middle school. I was an Eagle in college.
I was a Longhorn. I was the Longhorns, and we were terrible until I graduated, and then we were great.
And then they remodeled the whole thing.
Well, actually, I have an alumni from my high school who has a Super Bowl ring.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Did you guys share it?
No, he doesn't know I exist.
Dang. Well,
He's also like 5 years older than
this
me.
new story is about to exist rent-free in our heads for a moment.
All right.
Shout out Allie for calling me a mansplainer again today.
Let's
Don't think I didn't see
go.
that.
I wouldn't have understood what you were talking about unless you broke it down for me like that.
What? Mansplaining?
What?
I was just looking at you. I don't.
that
I
you
can't-
have to disagree with someone to debate them. Like I would love to debate Sophia on Sinners, the movie.
I would
She
rather.
would get so mad.
I would rather go catch a squealing pig across
What?
Skid Row.
A squealing pig.
Yep, I'd rather go do that and catch it.
Did you catch a lot of? Did you wrangle swine in your youth?
I did not wrangled kids.
Yeah,
Baby-
the goats.
Baby goats.
Kids. You can't really. Yeah, you got to immediately clarify that you wrangled kids.
Yep,
Farm animals. And I
the goats.
goats.
The baby goat kind. Or my little brothers. They're kids.
All right, we are ready. You have adopted, right?
Yep.
Cool. 3, 2, 1.
I adopted my little sister, but my girlfriend was not happy.
Well, maybe it's time to adopt your girlfriend because she's being a baby.
Last month, when my 24 male parents were driving back from my uncle's house outside the city, they encountered a moose on a remote road in the forest. My father, who was the driver, swerved at a high speed, hit a tree. They both passed away unseen. Because it wasn't a very often or used road, they were only discovered the next day by
Damn.
passerbys.
Dang, we should
That's so
do
unfortunate.
a trigger warning on that.
Trigger warning,
a little too late
mentions
for
of passing away.
Yeah.
that. Yeah, folks. Don't swerve. Don't swerve. Drive through them. You can't really drive through a moose, so you might have had to swerve for the moose, but it's the swerving that creates those accidents. I'm sorry that you
All
have
right.
to sacrifice the animal on the altar of your own safety, but do not swerve.
Yep.
Straight through.
Anyways, advice disclaimer. We'll give that in a second. By the way, this comes from Throwaway89. If you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Riley.
I'm Dakota.
I'm Keon.
And OP says, real quick, we have not been through all of these situations before. But if you have, please put your comments down below. We're just here to give the best advice we can. So OP says, my sister, 8 female, has been staying with my grandmother, who I'm not a great fan of. She said that she doesn't want to adopt my sister, so the next option was me. I agreed with it without question. We are very close, and in the end, she's my family, and I love her to the end of the world. My sister moved in with my girlfriend, 23 female, and me 2 weeks ago. Obviously, she is very scared from what happened to our parents. We were both very close to them, and they were great people. She still doesn't really talk much, only to me and sometimes my girlfriend. We take her to therapy twice a week, and there are improvements, even in such a short amount of time. Yesterday, after I stayed with my sister in her bed until she fell asleep, I went to my and my girlfriend's room. She said that we had to talk about the situation. She said that we don't really have time for each other since my sister moved in. It's a fair point. We've only had spicy sleep once, and that's when my sister was away, and even then, I wasn't really into it at all. She said I should reconsider the adoption and maybe hand her over to my uncle and aunt. I don't like the way the girlfriend went about this.
Yeah, that doesn't seem. It just seems like but it's gonna be so much work. Are we sure
no.
we want to do that? Also, I have to, I guess, restate. I said you probably should swerve around the moose
Let's leave the moose out of this. That just happened. We'll keep going.
because it's true. The moose could
We've
that could
already-
be.
We've already said our moose.
Just
piece.
saying, I don't want to be
don't-
responsible.
I feel like whatever you say about the moose, people are gonna have something to say about the moose.
You know how big they are.
I do.
What do you mean people are gonna have something to say about the moose?
They just.
I'll
I can
always
just already
value
s- I can
every one
already
of
see
your
it.
lives more than a moose. I'm sorry.
I
I'm not
agree.
gonna apologize for that.
I agree to that. Anyways, I feel like the girlfriend should have brought this up with, like, questions for the boyfriend, because this is an easy solution. One, this is a season, girlfriend. We're going through a season that I have to take care of my sister, and you could be a part of it or not. And we can always have workarounds where the aunt and uncle can help out too sometimes. That's what I think. Anyways, I refused. They already busy as it is. My uncle isn't allowed to work because of a heart condition and because he didn't work long before the being diagnosed. his disability fund isn't very big. My aunt works at a retirement home that obviously doesn't pay great. They also pay for my cousin's university expenses while juggling taking care of my younger cousin, who's only 5. My girlfriend is in her last year of university, so we don't have much money either. Luckily, I found a job after university in my field that pays pretty well, and it's been tough financially. Soon enough, I will start receiving funds from the government for adopting my sister. My girlfriend said that she isn't ready to become a mother and overall having all these responsibilities of a parent, which I can understand. It's tough. She said it's been putting a big strain on our relationship, which again is valid. Hate to say it, don't seem like you're cut out for this season of my life.
Yeah, dude, I think it's time to leave her. I
Yeah.
think if you're like, oh, okay, me taking care of my sister is a red flag for you, I guess you should find somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're not cut out to be together because I'm picking my sister over you.
Yeah.
We just lost our parents as well.
Mm-hmm.
Those were my parents
Yeah.
and hers.
Also, Pete, how are you doing? How you doing with this?
Yeah.
Hope you're doing all right.
He's looking for vengeance against the moose.
Vengeance.
Let's leave the moose alone. Just keep going.
Again, swerve around the moose.
Dude.
Try. You gotta have to try.
I thought you said
No, you swerve around. You don't swerve
before
through anything
we get
else.
back from work.
Don't swerve around it. The moose is too big. The moose is like running into a wall. They're enormous. They're the size of a Suburban. It's different. But a squirrel, don't swerve around the squirrel. That's it. I'm done talking about it. I promise. I'm done. I've clarified everything.
Before we get back from work and university and be off for the day, but now we have to pick up my sister from school, drive her to the therapist. Okay, so I'm just going to read that again. Before we get back from work and university and be off for the entire day, but now we have to pick up my sister from school, drive her to the therapist, and take care of her a lot since when she's home, since she doesn't like to be alone. I told her that while she makes valid points, all of that goes out the window when this is my sister. I just can't throw her away because it's not easy. It won't be easy, and I have to write it out. But she doesn't. It probably wasn't the right thing to say because it set her off. And she said that if I had to choose between my sister and her, who would I pick?
Girl.
Easy.
Are you crazy? Do you think in any universe you win that? Do you think at all I've just lost both of my parents? Me and my sister are now the only ones left in our family, like immediate family. You think I'm going to pick you over my sister?
Yeah. Dude. Get your head screwed on straight there.
That's the fastest. I pick my sister. Bye.
Yeah.
See ya. Hit the bricks. Good luck out there. Hoagie down. It's cold. Dude, that actually makes me so mad that she could even think
Can you put that on Dakota?
that was what did you think was going to happen? And why is this like such a big deal? Just like pivot, adjust. If you really cared about your partner, all you'd be doing is being like, how do we make this work? How do we fix this? How do I make this easier for you? How do I help you?
See what Andrew wants. All right, so I didn't answer, and we got into a bit of a verbal fight, after which I went to sleep on the couch, and I kind of broke down from everything that has been going on lately.
Dang.
I should add that my girlfriend and I have been together for 9 years. She knew my parents, and they loved her. She also knows my sister from birth, and I can't understand how she would make me pick between them. I love both of them, and I don't want to lose either of them. I think I need advice on what to do or say with my girlfriend because I'm at a loss. We have an edit. I'm going to read the edit real quick. I also want to add, because people seem to think that I just suddenly took my sister without even talking to my girlfriend. That's not the case. We've talked about it at length. She said that we needed to get her to come home to us, no matter what. That's why I was also really surprised at what she had to say, even if you didn't have to have a conversation, take your 8-year-old sister in. I don't think you need a conversation.
Yeah,
for that. That's
I
my
think
hot take, and I'm
I
going to die
agree.
on that hill.
That's not even that. That's ice cold to me because it's like, yeah, my parents are gone.
Yeah.
I have a sister who's 8.
Yep.
She's gonna live with us.
Yep.
She's gonna live with me,
She's going to live with me.
and you live with me. So if you're gonna be here, she's gonna live with us.
So this is what I would do in this situation. I would take your girlfriend aside, or you should take. This is what I think you should do. Take your girlfriend aside. Tell her, I love you. I love you a lot. This is something I'm serious about. One of the biggest things that you voiced to me is that we don't have a lot of time together. I think once we get to the root of that and work towards figuring that problem out, we'll be good. I cannot get rid of my sister. I am not going to let her be with someone else. She's going to stay with me, and that's my responsibility to her. And this is the season that I'm in, and I'm going to need you to work with me on that, or I don't think this is going to work out. But let's drop the ultimatum. Let's figure out ways to have more time for ourselves, because that's the biggest issue here, is that they just don't have time for each other.
Yeah.
And I think on a bigger level, that is what is the problem with a lot of relationships, is that they just don't have time for one another. People get so busy.
People got to find time.
Yeah.
It's just she's also known the sister her whole life.
Yeah.
And to be able to just be like, her brother, your boyfriend, is the last shred of normal she has right now. And you're just like automatically like, nope, you have to pick me or her.
Yeah.
If you had to pick between me or her. It's just like dude, it's so unfair.
That's
It's like, why should I have to? You cannot coexist with my sister like that?
that's the weakest ultimatum I could have ever thought of. We have an update. I'm taking my sister to therapy in a bit. After I get home, my girlfriend and I will talk about all of this. Keon, what do you think?
If I was given this ultimatum, I would just go, all right. If you really want that ultimatum, I'm going to pick. It's obviously going to be her 1,000 times over you. I'm sorry. Like, the fact that you're not the 9 years that you've done this, and someone said 9 years together, so you've known the sister since pretty much 1 year old, and you can look at her like that. That's wild.
What's the real issue? That's what I would be asking. I'd be like, where is this actually coming from? What are you actually like upset about? Are we supposed to be married by now? Like, where is this coming from? Because it's inhuman for you to not understand why I'm going to adopt my sister.
Even if she gave me the ultimatum and then she kind of like rescinded it and was like, wait, maybe we can work this. I'm like, you had that thought in your brain that you're upset that I'm taking in, like, my parents just passed away. My little sister no longer has a place of home. I'm going to take care of her no matter what. Like, who are you to say that? And I'd be like, I want you to think if you were in my shoes just for 30 seconds. How does that feel? It doesn't matter. It doesn't count. I'm like, no, okay. If that doesn't count, then my feelings don't count, and this relationship is done.
Yeah, agreed. Update 2. Okay, we ended up talking about it for a while, and this is how it all went down.
Okay, over under that they're still together.
I
think they're splitting.
think they're together.
Splitting.
Can we do a poll? Is the poll messed up?
It's messed up.
Do you know how to fix that on social stream?
Do I just reset it?
You just I'll be right back.
Okay.
I just want to clarify, Allie. I know I called you out a couple times for saying that I mansplain, but I just want to say that I'm just messing around with you, and it's all good. You're allowed to say that I mansplain. You're allowed to say whatever you want as long as it's not, like bullying our people in chat, or
As long as it doesn't have mean intentions
or,
behind it.
yeah, or other things. There are some things you can't say, but you can definitely say I'm a mansplainer. It's fine. I just mansplained you being able to communicate with me.
All right, we're going to poll it over under real quick. We're going to see if we can get the poll to work again. If not, hit up our good friend across the sea. What's up?
Somewhere beyond the sea.
I don't even know what that song means to me. That song is Everlong to me, by the way. That song
That's
is
your Everlong?
That's my Everlong.
Dang.
Yeah, it goes deep.
We'll get that poll up in a second. Wow.
Dang.
The mansplainer debater says, just tip $5. All good.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't make you feel called out or anything. It sucks to feel like that.
I'm setting
So,
the poll right now. So.
Thank you, Mr. Keon. So, and this is how the talk went down. At first, my girlfriend apologized profusely for the other night. She said she acted like a spoiled little crap and that it wasn't acceptable at all. I told her that I still love her. Same, even though what she said was hurtful and that I understood it was a huge jump for her. I explained to her that she doesn't need to be a mother, just a friend or a big sister to my sister, and that I don't want to push any responsibilities on her. I said that if she'd like to, we could both take a break from each other to process this. She refused and said that she processed it and admitted that she was a result of everything changing so quickly.
No, what she said was.
Oh, sorry. And admitted that what she said was a result of everything changing so quickly. She said she didn't want or need a break because she realized she was in the wrong.
Okay. Okay.
And the poll says
It's not working.
it's not working. All right. But everyone, I see a lot of twos that they broke up. And Purple Trader
Pow, pow,
with
pow.
the 20 gifted memberships. Holy cow.
20 gifted from the purplish trader in the chat.
If you got a membership, please say thank you.
Yes.
But everyone's
Oh,
saying that they
no.
broke up. I knew that they were
Yes.
going to stay together.
Time out.
What's up?
We need more space.
Oh, on the
Yeah.
The
audio?
Can you go to on the audio or the recording?
The recording.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
Do
no.
we get one right now?
All right, cool. I can mansplain some more stuff.
I think we're good, Keon. Look.
Does anyone know how computers work? Does anybody know what a bit is? There's so in every computer you have blips, bits, and blops, and the bits and the blips work together to make blops, and that's what your hard drive uses to put images on your screen. So there's bits, blips, and blops. So everything, all of these, they're called pixels, but what they really is a blop map. So the blop map on your screen is made out of blips and bits that are then processed by the blop board, aka the motherboard. It's called a blop board though. And once the blop board fully interpolates the bits and the blips, that's how you get images. So you've got clearly a bunch of red bits behind me, and then there's also some darker, like maroon, blips. So the darker a color, the more blip based it is. The lighter, brighter a color, the more bit based it is. And then again, that's the blop board is the one kind of interpreting all of this information. It's a lot of data. Graphics cards. Fun fact about graphics cards. Graphics cards, every single box that you get, you never know exactly what graphics card is going to be in the box. Some might be exclusive, limited edition, short numbered. Some might be like the gold foil variation. And it's always, they're kind of like Labubus. Like everyone wants the most exclusive Labubu. And that's NVIDIA does that. NVIDIA does that on purpose.
And we're back.
So that people can't
fixed it.
cheat at video games.
Wow, we got some donos here. Welcome
So,
to donos.
To recap, bits, blips, and
add
blops.
two.
Thank you. Bits,
All
blips, and
right.
blops.
And who just gifted a bunch? Purple Trader? Wow.
Damn!
And she got us 40 minutes. Dakota has more
Ew.
time to mansplain at us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What? Who am I? I'm seeing what? Facebook has a question for me. What is that? What's going on? We need answers over here. Jaliba, what is saying? What say you? What say you? Who knows
we should
what
get back.
movie I'm quoting? What say you?
I don't know, the men split the same way. LOL. Do y'all take a class or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's weird. Anyways, here we go. So, she said she didn't want or need a break because she realized what she said was in the wrong. She said she regretted what she said almost immediately, but thought that the damage was done and that I would break up with her. She was scared to approach me because of that. She also said that she didn't mean to make me pick between them and admitted herself that if someone posed her that question, if she were in that situation, she would drop them. She was thankful for me withholding that decision until we had a talk. She said it arose from a feeling distant. She said, sorry guys, I'm not super comfortable. Okay.
Yeah, get yourself cozy.
She said it arose from her feeling distance from me and jealousy that I was spending a lot of time with my sister, but had to spend less time with her as a result. That makes sense. There was a little bit of jealousy there.
Fair. I mean, logical. Logical.
She understands why, though. It's necessary I take care of my sister while she's hurting, and she said she wishes to help me with that as much as she can. She admitted for the past 13 years, I've been her everything, and for those 2 weeks, she thought she was losing me. It terrified her, but after talking about it with some of her close friends, she saw that she wasn't losing me, just that a very important thing popped up in my life that I had to be taken care of, and it was going to take a lot of my attention, which was previously focused mostly on her, which makes sense. You know, you guys were very deeply in love and 13 years in, which is beautiful. So a little bit of instability in that. It makes sense.
Was it 13 or 9? I thought it was 9. But
She just said 13.
Oh, maybe it's yeah.
Yeah, she admitted for the past 13 years, I've been her everything.
Okay. But I guess I like this.
Yeah.
This should have.
Also, we're
I
not
don't
even
like that it could have even come out though.
Okay, hear
I
me
feel
out.
like this is just damage control.
Yeah, it's damage control, and we're not even halfway through.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So my prediction is that this happens, and she's like, I didn't mean it, and I was wrong. Then it's gonna happen, and she's gonna go right back to being resentful and angry, probably at OP's sister, and then that's gonna cause the end of the relationship.
She said she wants me to know I can depend on her in terms of responsibility about my sister, and that she will do her best to be good to my sister. And all I can see, I'm so sorry. And I can see that compared to yesterday or the day before, my girlfriend really tried with my sister today. She initiated conversations with her and helped her out more with homework and picking out some clothes before going to the therapist. It was as if seeing my girlfriend go from being a child to an adult in a matter of a day. I also admitted some of my faults, such as neglecting her over the past few weeks. Although unintentionally, I realized it could have had an impact on a person.
Brother, you're literally grieving the passing of your parents.
Yeah.
Like, you deserve to be given all of the grace in the situation.
You
And
deserve a
that's
little
why
break.
there was a comment saying, like, well, sometimes people say things that are like, upon further reflection, they realize we're wrong. Sure. But, like, you need to know in the context of your partner of maybe, 13 years, their parents are gone, and you don't have the wherewithal to, like, be sympathetic to their sister
Yeah.
and him wanting to adopt her and take care of her,
Yeah.
not giving him grace, being maybe, I don't know, a little not as present in your relationship after that happens is insane to me.
Agreed. I also admitted to not really giving her much of a say on the matter of whether my sister would come here to stay. We came up with a few things, namely that we must definitely go to therapy sooner rather than later. She suggested leaving my sister with my aunt and uncle for a few hours over the weekend while we go and sort that out. We also agreed that we need to balance our time more efficiently so we can at least have a bit more time to reconnect with each other, which was my thing. She told me that she's sorry for not helping me grieve or finding time to do that, and that our fight was a wake up call for her not being supportive enough of me through what happened recently. She said she will do whatever she can to make up for her overstepping. It was at this point that the whole month hit like a train. I cried a lot while she hugged me and gave me words of reassurance and comfort through the whole thing while allowing me to release what I'd been holding on for the past month. This was my girlfriend as I knew her, a very caring person. I really hope that what she showed 2 days ago wasn't her real face, but merely a reaction stemming from insecurity. Only time can tell. And we passed the
that is
halfway
true.
mark.
It's good that you're aware of that because it is true.
Yeah, you're pretty mature for this. He's adulted a lot within the past little bit.
Yeah. You're not out of the woods yet.
Yeah. I think it was a positive thing to do, and obviously there were still tons more where that came from, but it's a step in the right direction. When I came back home with my sister, we all played cards, and it just felt like we were a family. It's a good feeling. As of the time that I'm writing this, I put my sister to sleep, and today she didn't take much time to fall asleep at all. She's pretty much drifted off after a forehead kiss and some cuddles. I'm in the living room on the couch right now. My girlfriend is taking a shower, and we're planning to watch a movie together. Honestly, I'm thankful to everyone who gave me advice over the past few hours. I don't think I could have kept a level head so much if many hadn't offered different points of view and sound advice. One thing I learned from this ordeal is that communication, especially in times of stress like this, is vital. Before making important decisions, it's good to talk to your partner and see if they maybe have an explanation for what they did, but also be ready for the worst. Yeah. Like we say, communicate early and often.
Yeah.
And we also say,
Pee outside.
It's good for the plants. Really is. I went into the conversation with my girlfriend being ready to break up with her if her view hadn't changed. Because like it or not, for the time being, my sister is a priority. I think that 2 days ago, my girlfriend didn't understand why and couldn't accept it. But after talking to her and explaining why I have to take care of my sister like this, she now understands and accepts it.
Bro, I'm sorry. It is such a red flag to me that she needs that explained to her. That in and of itself, I'm glad that she seems receptive to the information, but like, how do you not understand? Parents pass away in a car accident. Was she involved in it? The little sister was in the car, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So incredibly traumatic for her. And you don't understand why the one person she has left in her immediate family wants to adopt her and take care of her, and you're mad that you won't be able to go on date night.
Yeah.
Come on, girl.
Come on, dude. We have a third update 72 days later. Keon, you got a prediction here? Yeah. So everyone's against the girlfriend here. You don't think what she said was sincere?
No.
What?
I think that was, and again, it's like we'll find out because that's like 2.5 months basically,
Yeah.
72 days. That's about enough time to tell if someone
I
was
said
being
she's
real.
gone. I said boyfriend, sister.
Mute.
They need to
You,
go.
Keon,
you're
you're muted.
muted.
That was
Sorry,
muted,
sorry.
Yeah. So boyfriend, OP and the sister, They deserve a little vacation from girlfriend. Go somewhere nice. I don't know. They deserve a fun time. They deserve such a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sometimes whenever Keon's muted, it's because we're talking technical stuff and I muted him. And we forget.
Yeah, it's okay, guys.
Sorry, guys.
You know. I'm only human.
So, update 3, 72 days later.
Yeah, she was totally just
Love bombing. It felt love
straight
bombing.
damage control. Straight up. Oh wait, he is gonna pick me over, or he is gonna pick his sister over me. I need to.
Yeah.
I need to control damage control.
I called it out earlier. I'm like, even if she does rescind her comments of like, oh, I wasn't like, you already said it, you thought it.
Unless you are.
Wait, let's get into
unless
it.
you are wasted. Unless you are not in your right mind saying that to me, never the same.
Yeah, never the same. So, a lot has happened since my first post. In the end, my girlfriend, now ex, I guess.
There it
couldn't
is.
Deal with the fact that I had a new priority because for the last 13 years, it was you, baby. All she had to worry about was you and her, and that was going to be life. I admit, I wasn't the best at managing time between them two, and I would spend a lot more with my sister than my girlfriend, but I think that's understandable maybe. In general, my girlfriend was on and off with my sister. One day, she would be the nicest person to her, and the other would completely blow her off and be borderline mean. I had a few talks with her that this needs to stop, but it would only end up working for maybe the rest of the week, and the next it would be back to square one. About 3 weeks ago, it erupted into a big argument. She accused me of not loving her anymore and that I play favorites. I told her they're not my children to be playing favorites and that obviously for some time my sister is going to need a lot more attention since, she lost her parents. In the end, she went back on her ultimatum. Sister or her. I was angry at this point because she has been mean to my sister that day. Oh, because she had been mean to my sister that day. And I told her she can pack her crap and find a new place to sleep. I haven't seen her since, and quite frankly, I really don't want to.
Good.
I want to see her explain to everybody, like, he broke up with me because he picked his sister over me. Oh, why'd he do that?
She was just in a car one time and something happened. I don't know. It's really dramatized.
Yeah, it was all that moose's fault.
Leave the moose out of this.
She starts dating the moose.
We've talked about this.
She
Leave the moose out of it.
She rides the moose like that picture of Teddy
Oh my
Roosevelt.
God, dude. You don't stop.
No, look.
You keep bringing it up.
I
mean, you promise. You're like the girlfriend. You make promises you can't keep, and we go back to square one, and we're always talking about the moose.
Look,
You're better than this.
Christy Cameron's putting it the right way. Girlfriend had no empathy.
Oh my God.
Zero empathy for the sister. And that's not something that you can go, and actually, I thought about it.
Yeah.
Empathy is not something you just think about. It's something that hits you and you feel it.
She said girlfriend had no empathy for his poor sister and him going through something traumatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
Oh,
You cannot teach that. You cannot think that.
He stopped painting my nails. What am I going to do now?
She literally said, what about my needs and
Right.
wants? Huh?
She should immediately understand, oh, this isn't about me at all.
Also-
she's saying that that you don't love her anymore because you're taking care of your sister.
That's rough.
She's insane.
And a mom's boy says that's why she was a girlfriend, not a wife. This was a good wife test.
Yeah.
See how she would do. So we
It's not even a good
texted.
girlfriend test. Like,
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's wild. So we texted for a bit, basically both sides confirming it's over and arranging when she can come for the rest of her stuff. As for my sister, she's a lot better. She doesn't stay in her room all day anymore, and she's slowly going back to her talkative old self. Oh, wonder why. She still doesn't like being alone, but it was the same before the accident. So my girlfriend moved out, and we're sharing a bed for comfort. She still wakes up at night crying sometimes, so it's better when I'm there, and frankly, it's a lot more comfortable. By the way, you can be comfortable with more stories just like this on your favorite podcast platform. Just search up OK Storytime on iHeartRadio, Spotify, or Apple. We have, 73 days at this point.
We've
72.
got like 1,700 hours of stories.
Tons of hours. Guys, you called it. I didn't want to believe it. I thought there was a little bit left here, but I did feel love bombing.
Yeah, I mean, it was just oh, let me say exactly what should have been said.
Yeah.
Let me say what I think he needs to hear to forget. And he did. He did forget. And it's like, if you really meant that and you meant that down to your core, it could have worked, but you didn't.
Yeah.
You just said that because it's not something you should need to check. I cannot emphasize enough how easy it should be to know that when your boyfriend of 9 or 13 or however many years loses their parents in a car accident and their sister's in the car and lost her parents and she's 8 years old and he goes, I'm going to take care of my sister. And you go, ugh, but us, but me, but my time with you.
It doesn't matter.
You're crazy for that.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter if it's 10 years, 20 years, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 months, 1 day.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It is wild. Very much wild. One thing I really regret is my sister heard that whole fight and she started apologizing for me breaking my girlfriend and her up. Sorry. And she started apologizing for breaking me and my girlfriend up. I assured her it was not her fault at all. And, if anything, she helped me see who my girlfriend really was. She still goes to therapy, and it's really helped a ton. She doesn't need me to be there while she falls asleep and doesn't panic when I go to the shop for 15 minutes. All in all, these past 3 months have been the hardest time in my life, but eye-opening to my ex's regard for family and kind of me too. Sorry for no happy ending. I guess this is how life really.
Nah, brother.
I guess this is how life really
Dude.
is.
Nah, brother. You got a I mean, yes, sucks, but you have a happy ending with way better off with that chick.
Super happy ending because
Yeah.
that would be that. Imagine you were married to her.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
And then she now is going to she would drag out the divorce, try to take everything she could from you and your sister now. She probably would have been vicious because there was talk in there about, I hate that I predicted that she was going to be mean to your sister. Because, yeah, she was just getting resent because she's just full of crap saying, oh, yeah, I was wrong. I thought about it. I was wrong. You're right. And then we can do this. And then the resentment's just going to go right onto your sister while she's literally recovering from one of the most traumatic things you could ever go through.
Oh my
like,
gosh, so hard.
Not
So
only
hard.
parentless, but then there's the survivor's guilt
Yep.
and everything, all of it.
Yeah.
That she could be mean to your sister because she's jealous that she's getting attention from you is
Dude, come
actually
on.
psycho.
Come on,
So
son.
good. It's good. This is
Yeah.
great news.
It's amazing news. And guys, that's the end of that story. We got some donos coming up here. We got
Yes, we do.
a wheel spin for the one and only, the Purple Trader. I love watching those videos of those people cheering on the horses and they're slapping their butt. Come on, horsey, come on. All right, I'll do this wheel spin for Purple Trader. Here we go. Oh shoot, is that anonymous? Oh, 5 minutes.
way.
Yippee, yippee, yippee. And anonymous, thanks for the $100.
Damn.
Migraine I've been tolerating is getting worse. Going to start lurking, hoping everyone keeps the chaos going. Okay, anonymous, real quick. I told this. I sent this to Dakota.
They didn't work for mine, but they might work for yours.
Hopefully this works for you. Bath, hot water. Put your feet in, bare feet in, and then get an ice pack and put it where your migraine is. Try that for 10 minutes for me. See if that works at all. But hot water
Feet
on the
in
feet.
hot water and then
then-
ice pack on wherever.
Yeah, on the back of your
the
head. they
discomfort
said,
is.
like on the neck. So
Oh, it's on the back. It's not where it's.
I think it's in the back of the
neck.
neck. They said, yeah. Try that out.
Okay.
And we got a wheel spin coming for you from your one, your only, Dakota.
Come on, Will, let's go. Hey, come on. Hey, we're going now. Hey, come on,
Get on,
come on
get on
now.
with it.
Yeah, come on now,
on
come
with it.
on now. Yeah.
All right, 1.25 for 5 minutes.
And
it's going on now.
Oh, Keon, what happened to your voice?
And it's going on now.
Oh, it's gotten so. Your voice is so
It went up
masked.
an octave.
Going on
octave.
now.
Oh, well, who was that?
And it's going on now.
And it's going on now.
Honeybee, thanks
And
for
it's
the
going on now.
Honeybee, thanks for the 271. Dakota, are you okay? I'm here if you need a vent.
Hold on, let me vent.
The
All right.
mansplainer debater. Thanks
The
again for $5.
mansplainer debater. All good. Good.
Laney Blow Shock. Thanks for the $5.
Laney,
Appreciate it.
Laney bro. Hey, what's up, Laney bro? Purple Trader, thank you for the $40. So, Coda has more time to mansplain at us.
Yay!
Yes, and that did get us more time.
How else am I supposed to know how cars work?
What is that? Fox Mulder. Thanks for donating $5. Dakota, in a previous episode, you mentioned you lived in New Mexico. Where about? I'm originally from Taos. Oh! And moved because of my husband's job, but I miss it dearly. Yeah, I bet you do. I have a painting of Taos Pueblo that Sam said it was really cool when I did the game show. I'd love to send a print. Please do. Taos is one of my favorite places ever. I lived in New Mexico in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Taos is a place that makes no sense. And one of the ultimate, like, good guy, helped me out, bro, things that ever happened to me happened in Taos. My buddy lost his keys when we were at the mountain. We had been skiing, snowboarding all day. And this guy, Kurt, literally gave us his truck to drive back to Santa Fe and get my friend's spare key, bring his truck back the next day, and give it back to him.
Wow.
Which is absurd, because we could have just stolen that man's truck.
Well, he had your friend's car.
And no, he didn't. He had my friend's car with no keys.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was just so. It was shout out Kurt. I need to send him something. And Taos is very beautiful. New Mexico is beautiful, but also it has its fair share of issues. And they just passed that universal child care law, which is hopefully going to be really, really good and effective.
Janie Elliott, thanks for the $5. Where did she get the audacity? And I like her to put it back.
Yeah.
I love that. That's super cute.
Where'd you get that? Can you put that back, please?
Do we have
the
any
audacity?
other membership milestones? Here we go. We got one from Britt W.
Brett W.
Thanks for being here for 18 months. Sending all the love to you. Thanks for being you. And you wonderful humans.
Aww.
You're welcome. You freaking
Thanks,
got it.
Britt.
And I'm going to head out of here, get a little bite to eat, but we have someone to take my spot. Here she is,
That's
everyone.
right. That's right. She's here. I cannot emphasize enough how beautiful and crazy Taos is. It's like you're in the high plains of New Mexico and there's like nothing there, and then you see just the Matterhorn, basically. Like
I've been to the Matterhorn.
The most mountainy mountain you've ever seen just rises out of nowhere in the middle of nothing.
The Matterhorn's pretty cold.
There's also one of the deepest ravines in the country is around Taos, and there's a bridge over it, and it's crazy. Crazy
What's
bridge.
The
Can't
Matterhorn?
remember. The Matterhorn's in Sweden, isn't it?
Nope. Switzerland.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Well, you didn't say.
I know that's not what I was, but I was thinking that the country with the
Zermatt.
Alps.
It's 4 hours away from.
God, Taos, New Mexico is so cool.
Zurich.
I want to go back. Huh?
Yo, guys!
Oh.
Oh, a little gummy for Dakota.
Oh,
Wait,
that was
that's
Lucario?
It's arson, Dick.
And Old Lace.
What?
Arsenic and Old Lace?
Almonds.
The play?
Ah!
Yeah!
Oh,
Okay.
Mulberry, thank you. My friend got them for me when she was in Guatemala recently. MJ Grow, thank you for the $5. I love Chimeo in New Mexico. Highly recommend.
Highly recommended.
I've never been
Sounds
to
highly
New
recommended.
Mexico.
Do you want to read the next one?
Sure. No, I've never been to New Mexico. Today I was wearing my, I've also never been to Mexico.
Wow.
Which is crazy because I literally lived like 40 minutes away from the border.
Have you never been to
Yeah.
Mexico?
I don't know. I was never invited.
You can invite yourself.
I was never invited
That's rude.
by the consulate.
Anyone.
Who's Fraulein Fledermaus says, Dakota, I love the movie. What movie? Which movie? What movie?
The
The
Sounds of
movie?
Music.
Oh, that's a good movie.
The hills are alive.
That's in Vienna though. What was I about to say? I don't remember. Oh, today I was at the climbing gym and I was wearing my Buc-ee's shirt.
Yeah.
And this girl, she was like, oh my God, like Texas, like, are you from Texas? And I was like, no. And she's like, oh, have you ever been to Texas? And she got so excited again. I was like, no. And she was like, oh.
Oh.
I was like, yes, sorry. And I never know how to like tell people why I have this shirt. So I'm just like, yeah, my friend got it for me.
That's all you have to say. You
Texas.
got it from a friend.
Yeah.
That's how
That's
I
like,
Got it from
oh,
a friend,
you went to
a friend in
Harvard?
Texas.
Oh,
No.
you went to Yale?
yeah, I'm a fraud.
You did.
Why do people always ask about the names on my shirts? They mean nothing.
They mean nothing.
Unless, like, what?
Nothing
Oh,
to
you think
me.
I own Adidas?
This is nothing to me.
No.
This is simply nothing to me.
It means nothing.
Also, I feel embarrassed. I didn't realize you were talking about Arsenic and Old Lace, Fraulein Fledermaus, because I only thought of it as a play. But it is also a movie.
Oh.
How do you not know this? You're not. Now I'm going to give it away. You're not an English major. You're a lit major.
I'm not. Yeah.
How do you not know about Arsenic and Old Lace?
Because I mostly
As also a
I was-
theater person, how do you
to
not
be
know
s-
about
okay,
Arsenic
well,
and Old
that
Lace?
you've got me more there. To be more specific, my literature major was in creative writing.
All right, we ready?
I was doing a lot more writing. than I
Arsenic
was
and Old
reading.
Lace is creative.
I'm literally
Anyway,
eating Pokemon.
and also
We
you
need
know
to
what?
do a
My
debate
theater
segment, you and
program-
I,
Yeah, sure. My theater program was very annoying because we had like
because you were in
10
it.
theater history. Wow. We had like 10 theater history classes, and half of them would assign us the same plays. And I remember one time I was like, why are we reading the same plays? And they're like, oh, and one of my teachers was like, oh, well, like, I can't control what other teachers are assigning. And I'm
That's
like, well,
dumb.
why aren't you guys talking together as a department so we're not
No.
rereading the same plays? Because we
Yeah.
all had to take those classes. It's not like, you could pick and choose.
Yeah, my theater department
Messed up.
based on my teacher. She was great. She had a heart
All
of gold,
right, theater kids.
but she would cast based on just like who she wanted to succeed instead of who was actually good. And it led to like one time one of our
Oh.
plays, the lead role, like he had a reading disability. He couldn't read, so it was like really, 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 really hard for him to hang.
Dang.
Okay.
And it, I think, kind of ended up, instead of being like a helpful thing, it ended up making him more feel worse because he's like, I can't keep up with
That
this.
sucks.
And that's why sometimes you're a good sentiment that is not always the best way to go. Good
Yeah.
intentions.
You know
can
what is the best
sometimes
way to
have
go?
bad results.
This story?
This is the next story. Thank you.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
My boyfriend refuses to bond with our baby. Now I'm starting to regret everything.
Well, I hope you're not regretting the baby.
I'm 28 female and have been dating my boyfriend, 29 male, since August 2023. I just gave birth to our son, who's 6 weeks old. We both didn't necessarily plan or want to have children, but we're both excited when I got pregnant. I personally have always been afraid of childbirth, but obviously had to get over that. By the way, this comes from Belly Lynn, and if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OKStorytime subreddit.
Where I think
I'm Sophia.
this story was submitted. Am I wrong?
Yep.
It's straight from the
Oh, yes, I
subreddit.
did say that. Yes, this is straight from the r/OKStorytime subreddit.
Yes.
I'm Sophia,
I'm Dakota.
And I'm Keon.
and OP says,
Well,
Well-
actually, we're doing a thing where we do a disclaimer about our advice. It should be in there. Is it not in there?
nope.
Well, just to let you know, folks, these stories we read, not all of us have been in these situations. We're just trying to give the best advice that we can. So keep that in mind as you listen. And if you've been through these situations, tell us what you did down in the comments.
Yeah.
Wow, Cowbout is a god. ICU, the baby is the a-hole.
It's true. I am currently on maternity leave, unpaid but insured, and have another 7 weeks left. My boyfriend's fully paid paternity leave ended 2 weeks ago, and he's been back at work 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. My boyfriend has not missed a single second of sleep since the baby was born.
That's wild.
A single second?
That's wild.
He's not even waking up when the baby's crying?
You need to have A shift, B shift, A shift, B shift. Come on.
That's what we do here at OK Storytime. It's my late night shift tonight. If we didn't have that, we'd go crazy. So you should do that. Incorporate that. We had to spend a couple nights in the hospital due to my blood pressure being elevated. And the second night, baby started cluster feeding and was up all night crying. What is cluster feeding?
I'm going to look it up. If somebody knows in the
I'm
chat.
sure it has something to do with feeding in clusters.
You know.
The baby becomes a cluster of babies, sort of like a hydra situation.
Cluster feeding. When a baby nurses frequently, often in short, close together feeds, typically during the evening or a growth spurt.
Yeah, I know that.
You're basically a baby.
I'm all about
You cluster feed all the time.
I didn't register what you just said because I got distracted by Dakota wearing sunglasses. Can you say it one more time?
Yeah, I'll say it for
It's
the people in the back.
It's exactly what I said. The baby eats in small,
Okay.
basically like the French.
Cool.
Small meals, but usually in pretty close
It's
together.
a coffee
actually.
and
So
a
not like the
cigarette
French.
every time.
Your sunglasses are genuinely so distracting. I can't look at you.
Why? Because you can see yourself in
Yeah.
them.
Because you can see the
It's-
power of the
I
sun
feel
in
like
the palm
when
of your
you're in a
hands.
mirror room and the mirrors are going into infinity.
Are you going to walk into the mirror?
The power
I have
of
no
the
idea.
sun.
He did not wake up and slept soundly from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I had a third-degree tear, and it hurt to sneeze or laugh, let alone get up and walk around.
Oof.
But I couldn't get the baby to stop crying unless I was pacing around the room. I was literally standing above him with a crying newborn, and he didn't even flinch.
That's crazy.
Dang. How?
Unacceptable.
I wish I could sleep that soundly. The first week home, he took the baby from me, maybe once or twice that week, so I could catch up on sleep, but wasn't able to figure out how to stop him from crying. Then figure it out. Figure it out.
I mean, sometimes that just happens, but it's
Sure, but you have to figure it out.
but
You're
you
the
can't
dad.
just be like, eh.
You can't just be like, I can't figure out how to stop the baby from crying. Take the baby, wife. It's your job. You either have to deal with crying baby for however long your shift is, or, figure out how to stop the baby from crying. I feel like that discouraged him from taking him, and he constantly tells me, well, you have the front airbags. You have what he wants, which is true. I'm pumping and feeding, so it's not like he doesn't have food to give him if he's crying. His mother can take him and feed him and he will stop crying, which is immediately followed up with, well, she has front airbags too, as if his mother is feeding him. So from the second week on, I have been basically with the baby 24/7, minus the roughly 2 to 3 hours he has with him sporadically through the day, holding him so I can use the bathroom, shower, or make food. But the second the baby cries, he's searching for me or ignoring it. The next 2 weeks of his paternity leave was filled with him trying to get back on his schedule. He needs to go to the gym daily, spending roughly 2 to 4 hours at the gym because of his mental health.
Hey, I see a sacrifice we can make because you don't need to go to the gym for 2 to 4 hours a day.
A day when you have a
get
newborn?
enough physical exercise to maintain your mental health.
You're on paternity leave, not gym leave. Why are you prioritizing the gym over your baby? And he was getting annoyed once the afternoon hit, and he still had not gone because I was asking him to help. He also spent hours playing video games with his friends, sometimes from the afternoon till 1 or 2 in the morning. Didn't once ask if I needed a break or just take initiative on taking the baby to hang out with him, when that is literally why he was given time off.
Nah, babe, this is vacation.
It's vacation. Paternity leave means I hang out with my friends.
It's crazy.
Paternity leave was not given to him for him to catch up on sleep or be out of the house for hours or to play games with his friends. It's literally for him to be there to help me heal from pushing out an 8-pound baby. It's not a John baby. It was pretty big. How many pounds were you?
Not as big as me.
That's what I must. Yeah, how many?
I'll never tell.
You were 11.
I've already told almost.
No, he
12.
was yeah.
I was
he
10 pounds 12 ounces. Cesarean.
Big baby boy.
Cesarean State University.
I couldn't get out of bed without pain for the first 2 weeks, but he was in the other room and couldn't hear me call for help. I'm getting a bell.
I'm
and
gonna
I'm
say-
ringing. I'm going, help, help.
I'm saying he does.
I'm
I'm
saying
gonna
hears
go
it.
out on a limb and say he does hear you. He doesn't do anything.
Yep.
Same thing with he's sleeping through the baby crying.
No,
he's not. He's just keeping his eyes closed.
unless he has like a sleep disorder, there's no way that he's sleeping through that baby crying. He's just ignoring it. So I'd get up to do the things I needed to do, and when I walked past him in the living room playing games, he'd look at me as if nothing is wrong. I made comments about his helping, and he'd take the baby from me and continue playing his game, having the baby lay on his lap with little to no neck support, which just annoyed me. You can't hold your child for a couple hours without playing video games? And you wonder why the baby is crying all floppy on your lap. He does anything I'd ask, and he does make food for me. But at the same time, he doesn't take any initiative and would just let me pick at food for 30 minutes while carrying the baby while he goes back to his games. It's quite hard to eat when you have a wiggly baby in your arms.
All right, like straight up, you already.
You're already a single parent.
You already need you need to lay down like a full blown ultimatum of like,
Yeah.
hey, if you don't want to take care of our child, that's fine. Go ahead and get out of our
Like,
life.
leave.
And whatever. But I'm not gonna just have you here, being a completely unhelpful presence. Like, you need to speak up and say like, hey, this is entirely unacceptable, and you're acting like you're like not my partner.
Yeah,
Like, this kid's not even yours. You're acting like.
absolutely. Before having the baby, he would play games, but when he was working, he'd only play from 8 to 9 p.m. to 10 to 11 p.m. So I don't really understand the increase in playtime when you literally have a girlfriend and baby to take care of. When he does have the baby, he acts completely oblivious to the needs of a newborn, which consist of being hungry, being dirty, or being uncomfortable. You literally feed, change, or reposition the child, and it'll be okay. And he looks to me for help. Did he not read like any book? Did he not do any prep in
Has
the
he not
9
seen
months leading up to the baby?
Has he not seen a single thing about fathers?
That's what
Like,
I'm wondering, because I feel like when I get pregnant, I'm reading every book that I can.
he's-
Like any material that I can. I'm talking to everyone who has a kid. I'm talking to my parents. I'm like, how do I parent baby? What do I need to know?
he like holds it by the ankles. Like, is this how you hold it?
Yeah.
Like, brother.
And that's coming from a person like, I already know how to take care of children. I have done it before. I've taken care of babies. And I'm still like, I don't know anything. And he apparently didn't do any of that. Not even the basics.
He's not even like giving you like a foot massage,
yeah,
nor
come
like
on.
He's
doing
literally-
his fatherly duties.
He's
Is
quite
crazy.
literally ignoring your cries for help.
Yep.
And the baby's cries too.
Yup. How the F am I able to figure that out? Both our first child, and he isn't, because he's not trying to. Do one of 3 things to make him stop, and it works. He sits on the bed or couch with the baby, and baby will start crying, and he refuses to get up and pace around the room. When I take him back and walk around the room with him, he stops crying, and that's obviously because I have front airbags that he stopped crying. Like, what the F? Literally, he's like, oh, no, well, it's clearly because you're a woman and you've got front airbags.
Yeah, well, he
That's why.
probably doesn't want to be held by you because you don't do anything and you just put him in your lap and let his neck flop around.
Well,
and
OP literally
don't
said.
care about him and have no air of comfort or warmth.
Well, OP literally said the way to stop him crying is to stand up and walk around the room. And he can't do that. He can't get off
Toss
his
this
lazy
guy.
butt.
Put this guy underneath Castle Rock prison. If you understand that reference, you understand what I'm talking about.
Since he's back at work, he gets up at 5 a.m., goes to the gym from 6 to 7:50 a.m., gets ready for work, then goes to work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with the occasional meeting that ends around 8 p.m. So he's gone from 5 a.m. to basically 5 p.m. I'm sorry, 8 p.m.
During paternity leave.
No. He's back to work now.
Okay.
So
I was
paternity
like-
leave is done. But now he's gone the whole day. So not only was he not helping when he was here, now he's not here at all.
And now I'll go, but babe, I'm working.
He tries to be asleep by 10 to 11 p.m. So you get 2 hours with him? 2 hours? So he's out of commission from 10 p.m. to 6 p.m. the next effing day. Does not check on the baby or me before the gym or going to work. And when he gets back from work, doesn't request to take the baby from me so I can shower or just have some time to myself. We'll get on the video games until 11 to 12 p.m. No, I'm like done. He's not a father.
Yeah, you just say, you
don't have a
got to
partner.
really cold water this dude and say, this is what's happening. You don't want to be a dad? That's cool. We're breaking up.
Yeah.
And you'll you know,
You won't be a dad.
you'll supply with alimony and your child support payments. That's how you'll
Mhm.
be a father.
I'll have to ask to shower or ask him to help me and give the baby a bottle so my nipples have a break. He doesn't ask for basic needs. He also kind of just implied that his day-to-day wasn't going to change because he needed the gym and likes to wind down with video games. When my life has completely changed and revolves around the baby's schedule. Last week, Friday, he told his friends he can't be on the video games all night because he feels like an irresponsible man. And like he doesn't spend time with us. So you don't feel like that.
Oh my
You just
God.
are.
I think he's slowly developing a brain.
I don't even know.
Maybe the brain stem is built, and now there's a little bit of brain being built on top of it.
It's too
He's
slow.
like, actually, guys, when I play games until the end of the day and then go to sleep without being a father, I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Well, I feel like maybe, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like maybe someone in that friend group was like, oh, like, how's the baby? And he's like, the baby?
Yeah,
Oh my God, the baby, right.
that will make you snap too when your own
Yeah.
friend group is like, yo, are you being a scumbag? Like,
Yeah.
why are you playing video games? Did you just have
Don't you
a
have
baby?
a baby?
And then you're like, yeah, but like, I wouldn't ever stop playing games with the bros. And they're like, you should,
You should
idiot.
stop.
Like, you have a
Yeah.
baby.
So that's cool that I didn't have to tell him to do that, and he noticed on his own. But, like, in what world was that okay to begin with?
Yeah.
The last 2 nights, he's been falling asleep by 9 p.m. He gets home at 6 p.m., makes food for himself, but still doesn't insist on taking or holding the baby or giving the baby a bottle. Now, since he's back to work, he hasn't taken any initiative on taking the baby on the weekends either. Last week, Saturday, he ended up helping a friend move some stuff and told me it would take 2 hours, but ended up taking 7. His justification is, well, I made $200. I don't care. I don't care. Like, sir, one, you don't ask for crap. You just tell me you're doing stuff. Whereas I have to ask you to watch him to go to the dentist appointment or my postpartum appointments and effing shower. Yeah, he gets to go to the gym for 1 to 2 hours a day, play video games, and OP can't even shower? That's absolutely ridiculous.
I
The
guarantee
guy's
you.
a scumbag.
I guarantee he comes into after gaming. He's like, you stink.
Yeah.
You look
Probably.
tired.
Like, oh, why are you so tired, babe?
Oh my God.
And make sure you're okay to be with the baby for that long by yourself. Where do you get off by taking my only alleged free time away from me and justifying it with, well, I'm getting paid? Well, I hope you're paying for some sort of spa treatment for your girlfriend.
Yeah, it's just you're gonna just be paying child support. If that's
Yeah.
the only way that he sees he needs to provide, he can do that through child support payments.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's tangibly gonna be the exact same thing that
Exact
he's
same.
doing right now.
Have we heard anything about his parents?
His mom was helping with the kid, too.
Yeah, but like, have we like heard anything about OP call like, hey, your
No.
son really isn't helping?
No.
I
What?
would
Yeah.
I would be like,
Yeah.
oh, he's like, oh, hey,
Be like,
your
"Your
son
son
hasn't
is
done a
useless."
damn thing for me.
I
If
hate
anything,
your
made it
son.
worse.
What are you afraid of being around an effing baby? Don't even get me started on his mother. Perfect question, Keon.
I love segues.
Yeah, she sucks all the excitement out of the effing room. She posted about the baby being born on social media before either of us did. That's a big no-no. Including delivery room pics.
Wow.
Totally not okay to post pictures of the mom right after. Like, that's also just a very vulnerable state.
Apple doesn't fall far from the stinky old tree.
Stinky
From the
little
garbage
tree.
can.
It's one of those trees that smells like fish. You know, the ones when they bloom, they look nice, but they smell like fish.
Oh. I know what tree you're talking about.
Maybe it's a California tree. I don't know.
It is.
The boy's mom says they're a Bradford pear. Is that the one that smells like fish?
I
Do we
think
have
it
the same
is.
thought,
Yeah, the
Bradford
Bradford
pear?
pears, they look great. They smell bad.
Didn't even ask to be in the delivery room, but kind of just lingered until everything was happening. Justified it by saying, well, I just thought she'd want a motherly figure in the room, not you. Yeah, I'd be cool with my mom because that's my mom, but I don't even really know you like that. Also, you think you'd ask? Guess not, but also just sat on the couch in the corner and did nothing for me. She kissed a 12-hour-old baby on the face and got offended when I told my boyfriend to tell her not to. We'll make passive-aggressive comments about it, then we'll tell a story about how when my boyfriend was a baby, he got RSV and was hospitalized. Which, then why are you kissing my baby?
Yeah. Imagine being offended that germs exist and
Yeah.
they're on you
Ridiculous.
and you can't put them on the baby who was born less than a day
I want to
ago.
put my germs on the baby. It's not fair.
Baby needs time to develop its immune system.
I've had to tell her about it multiple times, and I swear she went into the other room once and did it anyway and thought I didn't see her. We'll come over to help and just hold him while I'm running around the house cleaning, and then when he starts crying and I'm done cleaning, we'll give him back to me to feed him and then ask what needs to be done around the house, conveniently, when I'm done cleaning everything, and then leaves. When we were still in the hospital, she kept pestering us about having her friend, who she just recently reconnected with, come and see the baby. I met this random lady once. Why are you even asking? And I didn't even know till they were outside the effing room. I know I could set some more solid boundaries, but baby came 2 weeks early and I'm literally hours postpartum, hadn't slept in 2 days, got pain medication. And honestly, why do I have to say anything? Why does your random friend want to see a newborn that fresh, that it practically still has amniotic fluid on it? Effing weird. She constantly is trying to organize get-togethers for people to meet the baby. He is 6 effing weeks old. You're effing lucky you met him this early, considering your job consists of you interacting with many people. She insists on going to her house, which is 30 minutes away, then will invite other people over while we are there. Like, which, this is not your child. I don't care how excited you are, what you are not understanding about a child with no effing immune system. I'm getting resentful of him not taking turns to get up at night during his paternity leave or now on the weekends since he's been back to work. I love how, like, as this has gone on, OP is getting more and more frustrated in this post. She's like, I hate him.
I'm
and I hate his mom.
It's got to be super frustrating writing
So
all this out
frustrating.
and realizing how bad it is.
Yeah. Break out with
The
him.
more you write.
Yeah, you're like, oh wait, this guy sucks. And his mom's a stinker too. Not wanting to spend time with his child without being asked, having to be told what to do when he's a grown but adult and has been here the whole dang time. Not taking the baby from me and insisting I have some time to myself. Not understanding anything from my point of view and honestly not having to alter his life at all. He's somewhat uninterested in bonding with his son. Somewhat? Somewhat? Girl, I don't see any bit of interest. No interest. It's crazy how little interest this man has in his own son.
He's like, I don't know what the psychology is of, like, sometimes when people have a baby and they're just like, and everything is normal, everything's the same, nothing has changed. I'm just gonna be on the game. So what? I have a baby. So what? That doesn't mean my life is gonna be different forever. Sorry, buddy. It is.
That's the thing. Well, they said they weren't expecting to have this baby, which is so obvious because this is a 29-year-old man who is not an adult. He's not ready to have a kid. He was not ready to have a kid.
I gotta say, right now, I'm not ready to have a kid. But
And
if I
that's
was,
fair.
I'm
If
not
I was
ready.
if I was gonna have a kid, though, I would be trying to be ready.
Sure, yes.
I wouldn't just be like, well, I'm not ready, so I'm gonna continue to be, I don't know, just
Useless.
Yes, I'm gonna continue to act like I'm not a father.
I was gonna say he's not even ready to be an adult.
Nope. And said once that he can't wait to be a father since all of the stuff right now is so motherly.
What? Since all of what? What? I can't
He's-
wait to be a father because what?
He's saying, even though he has a child right now, he's like, well, the father part hasn't started yet. I'm gonna be a father later. Sir, if
You're
you
like
don't,
once he's
yeah.
big enough to handle tools.
Once he can hang, then I'll be a
Yeah.
father.
Once he can hold a video game controller.
It's just the vibes.
Yeah, I'm just trying
Sir,
to hang
Get this
out.
little guy away from me.
Yeah. If you don't bond with your child, he will not go to you when he's finally able to do the fun stuff. My entire pregnancy, I kept saying, I'm scared to be a mother, but I'd be the best father. And he always acted confused when I said that. But it's 2025, and men act like they don't need to be part of the newborn development. There are single fathers who don't have boobs yet are able to take care of their children. There are women who pass away in childbirth, and yet somehow these men are fully capable of raising their children. But he has to just basically help me and still doesn't take the initiative to do so. How does he expect me to go back to work if he can't put the baby to sleep or get him to stop crying? He doesn't want you to go back to work. He wants you to full-time take care of this baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to be a stay-at-home mom, but I make more money than him, and he constantly says we can't do that, while simultaneously not learning how to take care of the baby when I'm around. I normally work night shift and have to switch to days because I'm afraid he's not going to wake up to the baby crying in the middle of the night. When does he grow up? I voiced all of these concerns to him, but he seems not to understand the weight of them. I am also 5,000 miles away from any family. Let's fly to them. Let's fly over to them.
Yep.
Which would consist of many people to help me and help us take care of this child. And at this point, I am regretting not moving home.
It's never too late.
It's never too home. Let's go. Let's go. Let's pack up.
I think even if you've expressed all this to him and he's like not getting it, you need to express
In a way that
you
I'm
are
leaving to my-
gone if this
I'm
does not
flying.
change.
I've got a ticket to go visit my family, and I'm going to stay with them
Ne-
forever.
Next time he's like, but babe, I made $200. You'd be like, great. You
I'm
can
gonna
send
take
that to
that-
me
yeah.
as a child support payment.
Yep. Bye. Gonna take that 200. Gonna get a plane ticket to see my parents. See ya. I feel like I'm doing this alone because you are. And if that's the case, why am I even here? Great point. When I have people who would be elated to help me, go see them. Well, most days I'm sitting alone with no help, running on no sleep, waiting for him to get home to do anything, just to be disappointed. He thinks the baby is going to be 3 months old when I go back to work, and it's going to be easier, which is about 10% true. But it's going to be a lot harder if the baby doesn't like you, or you don't know what the F you're doing. By the way, I know what I want you guys to do, and that's listen to full episodes of stories just like this. Just go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio and search up OK Storytime. There's a little bit left to this story. Do you have any final thoughts?
Straight up, go to your family.
Break up. You're not married to him. Break up.
First thing you need to do is make it clear,
Yes.
hey, if you can't be a father to our child, then you're not going to be a father.
Yep.
You're going to be a check that comes in the mail
Yep, yep,
because it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if that doesn't make him change, or if he goes, that's not right, that's unfair, don't even tell him.
Gone.
You just get your stuff and you go.
Agreed. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Thank you for that $100. Is this dude the type of guy who buys a dog, leaves the dog outside always, and never plays with it, and says he's a pet owner?
Nah,
SMH.
worse. He says he's a father and has a kid, but doesn't
Yeah.
take care of his son or his kid.
Small revision here. Maybe don't just go consult a divorce attorney. Figure out exactly what
Well,
rights
they're
you
not.
do have. If they're 5,000
She's not married.
not married,
They're
but
yeah.
whatever, consult with whatever, because the
Yeah, with child
mother-in-law
support.
sounds like she'll fight you tooth and nail if you want to take the kid 5,000 miles away.
I
so,
think you need to start
Find out what you're
tracking.
able to do.
Yeah.
Find out what is legally you are able to do, and do it.
Yeah.
because if you have family that will help you, you need to let them help you.
And Whitney, thank you for getting us to another 30 minutes. Woohoo! With $25. We appreciate you. And also Purple Axolotl for that one gifted membership. Teamwork, guys. Love it. Whenever I say anything, I feel like I'm nagging him. You shouldn't have to do that. If you feel like that and he's not listening to you, it's over. But then if I don't say anything, he thinks everything is peachy. Do I just let him crash and burn? I don't want my son to suffer and cry all night and day because his dad didn't use the time he has to get his crap together. I don't want to be bitter and resentful, but here we are. 2 a.m., haven't showered in 2 days.
That's crazy.
Didn't even get the option while man has been sleeping since 9 p.m. soundly. Probably will get up at 5 a.m. and not even check on us in the nursery because I got it. Everything's fine. I'm starting to resent my boyfriend for not being attentive to my feelings and bonding with our son. I don't know if I'm being overdramatic or if postpartum feelings are clouding my judgment or if I'm justified. What do you think? Comment 1. Where to even start? It's your baby. Tell his mom no. Set boundaries about when you're comfortable with kissing and passing around and strangers meeting your child. You're the mother and deserve respect. Yes, you have the front airbags and the manual. Your body hardwired a response system during pregnancy. You know the hungry cry from the gas cry. Men got a hard hat and a blinky light for prep, so yes, it's easier to pass a baby to the person who knows versus learning. Your boyfriend is uncomfortable and avoids the situation. He's not an irresponsible man. He just doesn't know how and is like a kid afraid to ask for help. He wants to help but lacks the manual. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't want to
He
help.
doesn't want to help. What are you talking about? What in this has... In what way does it...
If he wanted to help, he'd be like, what can I do to help you?
I
If
don't
he wanted
think
to help, OP wouldn't be showerless for 2 days.
I'm sorry. If he wanted to help, he wouldn't be at the gym every day for an hour and then playing video games for 2 hours.
Yeah, you can do a
you talking about,
calisthenics
Commoner?
routine in a half hour at the beginning of the day.
Make lists, the commenter continues. His mom coming over? Great. Tell her you're happy she's here and have stuff you need to help with. While she holds the baby, announce each chore you're tackling. She can jump in anytime, and if she doesn't, you can say, I told you everything I needed done. Babies are boring right now. His time comes later. You had 9 months to bond. What is this commenter saying?
Let's just keep going. This is insane.
He didn't. Once they start throwing things and rolling around a year, that's when they get interesting and he'll connect. Don't force it. Bonding looks different for dads. I don't like this commenter.
My
advice-
that's
My advice, tell
Not
him
true.
you've noticed his awkwardness with the baby and want him to help learn what the child needs. He can't always rely on front airbags. You need actual partnership. Set up routines where he takes baby duty while you shower or rest. You have to help him help you. Make him the map.
no.
Ain't
I
no
hated
way.
that
No.
comment.
Ain't
First-
no way.
I
First
hated
of all,
that comment.
OP explained that they've tried all of that.
They've tried to tell him what she needs. She's tried that. She's tried to get her mom.
Make him the
mom.
map. That's the dumbest thing I've
That
ever
is such like
ever
a
read.
like freaking
Make him the
weaponized incompetence.
I'm
Like
sorry,
you need to
yeah.
help him help you. I'm sorry.
Somebody
What?
commented that on our subreddit, so I'm sorry if you're in the chat, but that was the dumbest thing I've ever read.
Oh yeah, right. This is one of our own.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
okay,
know who
sorry. I
commented
just
that.
got.
I
You
don't
know what?
care
I still,
who commented
I still
that.
don't like it.
It's okay for you to learn that was very dumb.
That was a bad comment.
It's okay. Sometimes we have to learn the things that we've said or done are dumb. That was dumb.
I really hated that comment.
But it's different. How is it different being able to just take care of your newborn child for an hour and a half so that your wife can have just a second to,
Yeah.
I don't know, take a shower, decompress, do anything besides everything?
Yeah.
That makes no
gotta
sense.
I gotta give that commenters. Yeah, Jellybus says tough
It's
love.
just
yeah.
it's just like that's like an antiquated ass way to think. Like, oh well, the dad can't take care of the baby the way
Dad
the
can
mom
figure
can
out.
because the mom's got mammaries, and the dad is just too darn stupid to know what a baby needs until it's 1 year old, and it's more
Yeah.
fun.
And also, like, moms have to learn all the time how to take care of a baby. Like, yes, there are certain things that your body just kind of connects with, but like, there's so many moms out there who it does not necessarily come naturally to, and they learn because they have to, because there's a baby that relies on them. This guy can learn.
You had 7 months
yeah.
of paternity leave to figure it out.
Yeah.
And if you didn't figure it out in 7 months, it's because you didn't want
you didn't
to.
Try. You
It's
didn't
because
try.
you actively rebelled against changing
Yeah.
in 7 months of paternity leave.
Yeah.
That's the only way that you don't figure any of that out.
And OP, you are one of our own, and you do not deserve this. You deserve a person who's gonna help you, and not whatever this guy is. So I do recommend, if you can, take your baby and go to, stay with your parents who will actually help you. But yeah, wow. Dang, man. That's the end of that story, though. Woo-wee.
2463.
S1?
S1, yes.
Here you go. Do we have any donuts?
We do. We have also a wheel spin.
All right.
Oh, yes. Who was that? Who said that?
This is, I think,
So
the first
long,
time.
and thanks for all the fish.
I've
Thanks for that
never seen that.
$100 dono. We're spinning the wheel for you right now. Is this dude the type of guy who buys a dog, leaves a dog outside always, and never plays with it, and says he's a pet over? Yeah, exactly. It's like you basically just have a dog around. It's not, you don't even, you're not even taking care of the dog. It's crazy. Yeah, Kat points out gay men raise newborns all the time. It has nothing to do with men
Single
not having
men,
a
right?
manual.
Yeah.
There's also just
single
single
dads.
fathers.
Who have to
It's
take care
crazy.
of kids.
We have more. I'm getting it ready.
Yeah.
Where's your stool? You're not even using your stool? I didn't use it because I was like, well, she's gonna want it.
She's
Didn't
gonna
even use
want
it.
it.
Didn't even use it.
I'm sorry.
Also, so long and thanks for the fish. Welcome to the night.
And again, thank you for the $5. Reddit sends recommended stories and emails sometimes, so hopefully it's someone from the outside. It's not one of ours.
Nerdy Empath, thanks for being a member for 9 months. You're an okay baby. Thanks to whoever gave me a membership. You are very considerate. I think that one was from Texas Tart,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Probably.
Oh,
we read that.
yeah.
You ready?
So long, farewell.
Yes.
All right.
Kat, the likes do go through. Every 100 likes we get is 100 seconds, and you should see a little pop-up, but it does come through.
Yeah, and if we get to 500 seconds, we add, what, 500?
No, I think it's just.
It's
I think
when we
it's
get to
just another-
900
Yeah, it's 900
viewers.
views.
900 viewers,
It's every
we add
100
900
likes.
seconds.
It's 100 seconds. Whitney, thank you for the $25. I need more time from y'all for me to stay up working. Haha. Well, you got us. Yeah,
You've got
we're
a little
here.
more time right now.
We're here.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. From the
Here we
magic that brought you. What is? I always forget
From the magic that brought you. I gotta look it
something. What is it?
up. Hold on.
Anyway,
Hold on.
we'll come back. We can come back to it.
Are you doing the Nicole Kidman?
No. The fact that
That's
you don't know what you're talking about.
embarrassing.
I didn't. What did you
That's
say?
You should know.
I gotta look this up.
What did you say?
You should know.
The
Embarrassing
magic
that
of
you
the
don't.
silver screen?
Nope.
I misheard you then. What did you say?
From the magic that brought you.
Oh.
Yeah.
From the magic that brought. Yeah, you're doing the,
What am I doing?
like the Disney, like, the intro stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. All right. Let's do it.
Sinners was a 7 out of 10.
Bad taste.
That's why we need to debate it. We need to debate that.
I would debate, but I can't right now because we're reading this
Sinners
next
was a
story.
7 out of 10
No.
because we should start our stories where they start, not where they
disagree.
end.
I disagree.
Start our stories where they start.
Don't. You're
'Cause
baiting me.
if you
No,
don't start the
Keon,
stories where they
start it.
start,
Start the
why
story.
then you're
I can't, 'cause
and
he's
you
the
base
first
your
one.
whole movie on
Keon,
an
start
element of
it.
suspense and what's gonna happen.
Start the story.
And you tell us from the
Keon.
very beginning what happened.
Keon.
You blow it.
Go.
See? Did you just bite? What did you just bite?
3, 2, 1.
My sister-in-law scammed me into buying 2 expensive gifts.
I'm taking you to prison.
Whoa. I, female, working abroad, came from a large family, and I've always been the one to gift meaningful presents, usually gold jewelry, like chains and rings and bling, etc. I avoid electronics or trendy stuff. I prefer gifts that last and hold value, like a 24-karat gold Labubu. By the way, this comes from user not Clam Plan,
Glam.
user Calm Plan 2521, and if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Dakota.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Keon.
And folks, we have not, lived the experiences in the stories that we're telling. We're going to try to give our best advice, but, we have not experienced it. Let me do that one more time.
I feel like you should say that we haven't experienced all of it, because we probably experienced some of them.
But I'm sorry, it's just not. It's a new
It's
thing
not-
we're doing, and it's not written
we're
down. I'm riffing.
guys.
Allie.
Folks, we haven't experienced all of the things in the stories we read, but we try to give the advice.
Folks, and when we read this story, we're going to give you the best advice we can, but we have not gone through everything that we read about, so if you've gone through it, why don't you tell us what you did in the comments and, take it with a grain of salt.
And pepper.
OP says, recently it was my sister-in-law's, Sam. It was her turn. Sammy. She has always been good to me and the family, so I chose a beautiful necklace for her, 18-karat gold, with a pearl and some diamonds. It was a thoughtful gift, and not cheap. When I went home and gave it to her, I realized she had gained a lot of weight, and the necklace no longer fit like a necklace. It looked more like a choker. I brought it up gently and told her, since this doesn't fit you properly, I'll take it back and get you something that suits your neck size better. She agreed, and even said she would return the necklace. I made it clear I'd bring her a new one next time I visit. Back abroad, I actually did start searching for a new necklace for her. My mom and even Sam encouraged me to find something more suitable, so I kept looking and finally purchased a bigger, more appropriate necklace, keeping my word. Then I found out that Sam never gave back the original necklace. She gave it to her daughter instead. That's when I felt uncomfortable. They never told me to stop looking for a replacement and even pushed me to keep searching. Meanwhile, they kept the original necklace. I'd mentally decided to keep the first necklace for myself, and I felt it was unfair that I was now buying 2 expensive gifts. Pause.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just take it back? Why'd you, if that was your intent, why were you like, oh, yeah, I guess you can keep it, and what they were going to give it back or return it or what?
I'm confused. Yeah.
Just take it back in that moment.
Yeah. If they said, "Oh no, we don't want this," I feel like you could have been like, "Yeah, okay, I'll return it. Get you something you like."
And it's like, it went to her daughter. So
What did you? Did
it's
she
not like they.
I'm
I would be more
confused.
offended if they returned it or something or sold it and just took the money.
Did OP expect them to return it on her behalf?
I think it was like, you can keep it for now. When I come back and bring the new necklace, then I'll take the old one back, so you can keep it for now.
But that doesn't make sense. You could still do that now. I'm confused.
Yeah, well, now you
keep
can't
reading.
do it because it's been given to her daughter. So now you're taking the necklace away from her daughter.
Yeah.
And
you
now
gotta
you're
do
the
it.
bad guy. You're the villain taking the candy from the baby.
You gotta do it. Take that baby's candy.
Especially when it's an expensive 18-karat
Yeah.
gold necklace.
Take that baby's gold chain.
That baby does not need that necklace yet.
No.
Anyway, to be honest, I don't like wearing jewelry meant for someone else, so the new necklace is pretty much useless to me. I also told them that I wasn't comfortable buying 2 expensive necklaces when we had clearly agreed the original would be returned. Now there's tension, and I'm being made to feel like I'm the bad guy for asking for the first necklace back. But from my side, the original gift stopped being a gift when we both agreed it didn't fit her, and I fulfilled my promise to find a better one. So am I the a-hole for saying I want the first necklace back? And there is a clarification, but I think before I read that, I think you should just go, oh, you gave the necklace to your daughter. Well, then I guess my gift is to her.
Yeah, or that, yeah, that, or like, oh, do you mind like Venmoing me for that gift? Because, I got you this new one, the
Yeah.
replacement one. And I know you said you were going to return that and like give me the money. So do you mind just like Venmoing me that?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I would do that.
Yeah.
Because
Just-
it's like when you buy something, I don't know, like there's been situations where like I'll buy something for a friend or like for myself, and then the friend wants it and they'll pay me for it. So, it's like if the like parameters of the gift change, then we can just talk.
Yeah, they changed the plan.
Yeah.
The
So let's
plan
get that
was,
money.
oh, it doesn't fit. This is a gift, but it doesn't fit. So I'll get you one that fits better.
And if
and
you
then
want
I'll
to keep
take
it,
that
then
one
you pay
back.
me back.
And when you still get your gift.
Yeah, it's like,
And it
okay, now
fits
it's a
right.
gift for your daughter, so pay me for that gift for
Yeah.
your daughter.
It's a gift for your daughter. I don't even think it's pay me back. I think it's a gift for your daughter. We're squared away.
Yeah.
You gave your necklace to your daughter. That was very kind of you.
Yeah.
I guess we're not gonna exchange it and return it.
No.
So I guess problem solved.
Yeah.
Your daughter gets to keep the necklace and you don't have one. Unless you want to take the necklace back from your daughter. But you're gonna have to do that. Anyway. Clarification. To clarify a few points for those who believe I was wrong to ask for the necklace back. I completely agree a gift is a gift. I never intended to take it back. My only wish was to give something meaningful and special. She genuinely loved the necklace, but unfortunately it wasn't comfortable for her. As she mentioned, she felt like it was choking her, but because of that, I recommended resizing it at a jewelry shop. She refused because she was worried it might get damaged. Okay. I respected her decision. Eventually, I told her, if you're not comfortable with it, I'll keep this one and buy you a new one that suits you better. I did not take the necklace back immediately. In fact, I left it with her and told her to think about it and let me know what she wants.
Okay, well that is super reasonable about why OP didn't take it back. To
Right. If
return.
you're like,
yeah.
maybe you will just have it resized.
Yeah.
I stayed in my hometown for 20 days, and it was only after 15 days that she came back to me and confirmed she wanted a replacement and would return the original one. We live in different cities, so I never had the chance to collect it. Now, for those saying I should have accepted that she gave it to someone else, please understand this necklace was bought for her, and she can do with it whatever she pleases. If she wanted to give it to her daughter, that's fine. Had I known that from the beginning, I would never have gone out of my way to buy a second necklace just to make up for her. No one told me to stop looking for a replacement. No one said the plan had changed. For those who are asking if I can return it back, I actually bought the replacement necklace months ago, which means I can't return it anymore. Am I the a-hole has no consensus. We have some mixed responses in the comments. Before we get into that, what do we have to say, folks?
I don't think OP's the a-hole. I think that you could still ask her to pay you back. I think you can give her that necklace and say, before you do, say, hey, can you pay me back for the gift that you gave your daughter, and then I'll give you this necklace?
Yeah. It's like, oh, the plan changed.
Yeah.
And it's like, if it's like, oh, it's too expensive, it's like, well,
You should
yeah,
have
I
given
know
it to
it's
your daughter.
expensive. I'm buying 2 of them.
Yep.
So maybe have a little respect for that.
Yeah.
You can pay me back in chunks if you can't afford it right now. But
At some
you got to
point,
acknowledge that you owe me.
does your daughter know that I gave her a necklace?
Yeah.
Where's my thank you card?
Did that just come from you? Because if it did, whatever.
Pay me back.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Downvoted commenter. Everyone sucks here.
What?
You don't take back a gift. Once you give it, it becomes theirs.
But that
Except
wasn't,
they, again,
that-
they established
They agreed.
they were going to give it back.
Don't agree with that commenter.
They can give it to someone else if they want, unless you gave it with express strings attached.
There were express
Right?
strings.
Exactly. I think this comment happened before
Did
that
not read
clarification
Story. Yeah.
that we just read was a clarification.
Yeah.
You were wrong, both legally and morally.
Nope.
Edit. This whole thing sounds like a mess of hurt feelings and poor communication. I'm changing my vote to everyone sucks here.
That was already your vote.
Yeah. OP says, but I had the conversation with her and she agreed that she wanted something more suitable. And even while looking for a replacement, there was no mention that she wished to keep the gift for her daughter. If she wanted to keep the first gift for her kid, she could just say so. But now I have to buy another gift. Commenter says,
Not the a-hole.
not the a-hole. You don't get to keep. No.
Oh, what?
NTH. I don't know what that means. Not the. Whatever.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, not the a-hole.
Commenter 1 says, you don't get to keep the original if you're making an exchange at a shop. OP says, this is what I
Yeah.
thought at first. And then a commenter replies, especially since you said I'll take it back. May I ask why you didn't just take it back right when it didn't fit?
And we already know.
These comments are kind of just rehashing things we went
You
over.
can skip those commenters because I don't think they really looked at that edit yet.
Can't get money back for the second necklace.
Yeah.
There is an update.
Yeah, we already know why OP didn't take it back.
Yeah.
We already know all of this. OP is not the a-hole. They agreed.
1 month later update.
Ooh.
Now, to clarify one more thing. Some people assumed I was using the value of the gift as leverage, and I just want to state that clearly the gift and its value were entirely of my own decision. No one asked me or pressured me to buy something expensive. Yes, there were expectations in the background, but nothing was ever said about how much I should spend or what kind of gift I should give. I find it super important to mention that it's an expensive gift, since I cannot really afford buying this type of gift every single time, since I need so much saving and planning. I made the decision myself because I truly value her as a person. The way she treats me and my family, and especially my mother, made me feel grateful, and I wanted to express that with something meaningful. There were no hidden intentions, no emotional strings attached. It was simply a gesture of appreciation. As many of you wisely suggested, I approached the situation with calm and maturity. I didn't want this to become a lingering misunderstanding, so I initiated a phone call with my mom, sister-in-law, and myself to try and resolve things clearly. During the call, I asked directly, when did she decide the first necklace would be handed over to my niece? And on what basis are you now expecting me to bring a second necklace as a replacement? Because, to be very honest, that was never the original agreement. My sister-in-law explained that after the replacement was confirmed, she and my brother decided to keep the first necklace. She also mentioned that they were planning to talk to me about the value of that necklace in order to pay me back when they can.
Okay. We're getting somewhere.
We're getting somewhere. On top of that, they were still expecting me to go ahead and bring the replacement necklace, meaning I'd be providing 2 necklaces, one as a gift and one they would supposedly buy. Here's the issue. My brother owes me over $3,000 for more than 7 years now, and he's never paid me back.
Ooh, you're never getting that money back.
Which, that's a different story for another time.
Yikes.
So, I find it hard to believe he'd pay me for this necklace, especially considering its high value. Given all of that, I'm 100% sure they won't be able to afford it. I know for a fact that my brother is not in a financial position to cover the cost. And when my sister-in-law said they'd plan to pay me when they can, it became even more clear there's no specific time frame or commitment. Given all of this, I respectfully declined to share the value of the necklace and expressed that I was uncomfortable with the direction the conversation had taken. I told them kindly but firmly that while I appreciate them, I think it's unreasonable to expect me to provide 2 necklaces, especially without even discussing it with me first. They had this entire conversation and made decisions amongst themselves without informing me or asking if I was okay with it. So I said, you can keep the original necklace and just consider it your gift, but I will not be getting another one. I also reminded her that I had given her more than enough time to decide what she wanted to do. She was the one who chose to replace the necklace. She was the one who chose the replacement necklace, which is why after I returned home, I kept in touch and talked to her regularly, even sharing pictures to help her select the exact piece she liked. Throughout that entire time, she never once mentioned any change of plan, or that they had decided to keep the original necklace for my niece. That's why I was completely caught off guard when I heard about this for the first time during our call. At that point, my sister-in-law said she still really wanted the replacement necklace,
Aw.
especially
yourself.
since she felt it was a better fit for her.
Aw, that's so sad. By yourself.
Dang, that's crazy. Because remember how we made a whole plan about how I was going to do that anyway?
Yeah. Sorry. Aw.
And then you changed the plan without discussing anything with me at all.
Aw. So sad.
So I guess
Because you're not getting that necklace.
you're not going to get the necklace. Auntie Lisa in the chat says, conspiracy theory, they took the necklace and had it appraised and they want the money. Could be.
Could be.
Could be later on. It's like, oh, niece, where'd your necklace go? You go, oh, I don't know. My mom said I lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost it. I couldn't find it. It disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Again, I explained that while I gave the first necklace freely, I cannot fulfill this new expectation. I can't and won't give 2 necklaces. She then said she no longer wanted the first necklace and would be leaving it with my mom the next time, still expecting to receive the replacement necklace instead. So for now, the situation is settled. But as many of you pointed out, yes, I've realized that I'm being treated like the family ATM.
Yep.
Exactly. This is now
Stop
not
giving
just a
$3,000.
practical issue.
Mm-hmm.
This is an issue of principle.
Yeah.
Also, you need to be putting some additional debt on the principal
Mm-hmm.
that your brother owes you. What?
Start making that payment plan.
$3,000 over 7 years. I wonder what the interest on that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
This experience has definitely made me reflect on the kind of gifts I choose to give in the future. As for the replacement necklace, I'm just waiting for my mom to confirm she received it. But I can't help it this time. The gift feels bitter. It doesn't feel like a genuine gesture of appreciation anymore. It feels like a trade. I feel used and I feel hurt because all I ever wanted was to say thank you sincerely from the heart. And as one of you wisely pointed out, I now realize I was chasing perfection, trying so hard to please everyone that I lost sight of the original intention. Maybe I should have just left it up to her to decide what she wanted to do with the original necklace instead of trying to fix it all. But that's just how it is. And by the way, I'll tell you how it is, because you can listen to full episodes with stories just like this one on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening to podcasts. Just search OK Storytime, and you can listen to the full archive of stories we have there just waiting for you. And we have a little bit more story here. But yeah, I think you just go, tough potatoes.
Yeah.
This is what's
I
going down.
wouldn't even want to get, I'm kind of on OP's side. I wouldn't even want to give her the new necklace.
No.
Now that this has all happened.
I think it's,
I'd be like, hey, yeah, when you get around to sending me $3,000, then
on,
we
man.
can, chit chat.
it's just like,
It's ridiculous.
you changed up the whole plan on me with
Mhm.
no discussion and then just expected me to give you the other necklace.
Yeah.
No way.
It's
And
just-
you know how it's
They're taking
expensive.
advantage. They're taking advantage of OP. If it's a gold necklace, they know that it's probably worth a lot. Especially because OP said it was a large gold necklace.
Yeah. It was 18 karat gold. It's got pearl. It's got diamond.
Get pearl like a diamond. That's an
lot.
expensive necklace.
That's an expensive necklace.
expensive.
We've got a little bit more story here. We've got some comments to finish
it.
it off. Comment 1 says, I'm sorry things got this complicated over a gift.
Yeah.
They emptied a nice gesture of their original meaning. They emptied a nice gesture of its original meaning and showed their true colors. And put a price tag on a valuable lesson for you. That lesson is yours to keep. No exchanges. Good luck moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
OP replies, thank you so much for the kind words. They really mean a lot to me. I've learned a lot from this incident, but I can't help still feeling hurt. Commenter replies, I would not get her a replacement
Yeah.
necklace. She gave the necklace to her daughter, and now that she can't get one too, she's going to take her daughter's necklace away from her. That's cruel in and of itself.
Yeah.
If you get anyone anything, it should be your niece. You are not the a-hole. OP says, to be honest, at this point, I'm super tired of overthinking everything, especially since this matter has already blown out of proportion. I do feel sorry for my niece, that's for sure, but I don't have a say in her mom's decision. I'm going to stop trying to make everything perfect. It's up to her mom now. Comment 3, I don't know where you live or how much money you make, but 18-karat gold and diamonds? Just wow. I'm floored by the entitlement your sister-in-law feels, especially knowing that you would never see a dime if you gave her both. I think this is a good time to draw up a repayment schedule for your brother and the $3,000 he's owed you for 7 years.
Yep.
The family excuse doesn't hold water. The length of time is irrelevant. The disrespect to you is abhorrent.
Yep.
Please let us know if your mom ever receives the original necklace back. I have a gut feeling that she will never see it again, nor will you. OP replies, after posting here, so many things became clearer and more evident. While I didn't have it in me to ask for anything before, I now realize I needed to draw clear and firm boundaries and be more mindful. I've been working so hard, but my people-pleasing tendencies clouded my judgment about how to act in this situation. Requesting money from my brother will take another level of courage, and I hope I can find it in me. I feel like I'm slowly building my confidence brick by brick. I will keep you posted if there's any update. Comment 4, the next gift you give her can be that you took X amount of her husband's debt to you. OP says, I think I'm going to hold off on giving any gifts for now, to be honest, or at least until I get all these pending finances sorted out. 5th comment, do not take back the original necklace. It belongs to your niece, and do not give the replacement necklace. Sister-in-law gave the gift to her daughter. It is no longer the property of sister-in-law to decide what happens to it. OP says, yes, I still have the replacement necklace. No update from mom yet. So I'm just taking some time for myself to think things through. I do not really know what's going to happen at this point, but thanks. And that is the end of that story.
I think you're going to figure it out, but I don't think give them any more money than you already have.
Don't think it's necessary.
Nope.
Yeah.
But we got some B Hope's Art. Thank you for being a member for 15 months. Popping on to say y'all are amazing and I love y'all and this community. Also, Dakota, love when you talk about New Mexico. I lived in Silver City and loved it.
Silver City. Yeah, New Mexico's beautiful. Beautiful.
Folks, that's the end of the story.
Yeah.
And the end of the stream.
Happy birthday, everyday loser.
Happy birthday. We love you.
Happy birthday,
Thanks for joining
everyday
us.
loser.
Yeah.
But if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you.
And see you tomorrow.